I thought Will was going to be on because see him in the chat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. You're sent to him, Zadok, Malachi, Marty. All right, it is what it is, man. But yeah, Benai, how come you don't come into the room, man? Oh yeah, I'm driving, man. All right, so Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to another True Disciples of Christ Bible study. You're in the sounds of the voice of Kohan Tazadak and General Yashabin. Benai, we did send you a link. We sent Zadok a link. We sent Malachi a link. It is the Shabbat. We kind of anticipated you guys to be tuning in. Hey, that's who I keep forgetting, man. Dwayne. Dwayne always be on point. Let me send the link to Dwayne, man. He be here when most of these other guys may not show up. Marty.
Shalom, 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 brothers.
Shalom, Elder Marty.
Let me go and check this damn kid, man. It's getting on my damn nerves. All right, speak for a minute, Yashmin. I had to take care of the Zadok. He's out of control here, man.
Con. Elder Marty, how you been doing today?
Shabbat shalom, brother. All good, brothers. Just every day is a blessed day. All praises due to the Most High. You know that.
Con, you sounding well. Sounding very well. That's very reassuring. Hang on. Shabbat Shalom. Soon to be Kahan, current Captain Malachi.
Shabbat Shalom, family. How you been, Yashabin? How you been, Marty?
All good, brother. All good. Praises due. All praises to the Most High.
Con, all praise due to the Most High. Everything it is well. It is very well. Well, to the audience out there, based on the title and how the Kahan's been bringing out these messages just about every single day this week,
Con.
I'm sure we are in for a treat. No pun intended.
Absolutely, Khan. Living in the truth and loving it and absolutely trying to share this truth with our brothers and sisters every day. Wake up feeling good and sharing the message is absolutely a wonderful and beautiful thing, brothers.
I just want to say this to all the sisters in the room that say, oh, yeah, I'm not going to be with no man that's going to have 7 women. And you're going to die. You're going to die. So tonight, what we're going to go into, you're going to get with a man that has 7 wives or you're going to die. And I don't care if you don't like, I'm telling you, man, you know, I'm a straight shooter. I don't come here to say what you want to say. Most of you women, you have to be taught appropriately, man, because what you're following, hey, there's 2 Yasha beings in here, but that one fell out. What you're following is a Eurocentric society, a westernized society that tells you, oh, it should be a monogamous relationship. That's not really part of our culture. And you Eves, you continuously trying to force that on Jay. But the Most High is raising up men like Tazadak that's going to shove it in your face. And so all of you under the sound of my voice, Danielle, Lena, your pa, all of you women on this call, man, Baby Door, all of you women on the sound of our voices, and the ones that's hiding in the background, that's too cowardice to come forth. You're gonna get with you're gonna get with a man that has 7 wives, or you're gonna die, because this is Bible prophecy. And there's one thing that the Most High can't do. He damn sure can't break his own promise. So if this thing is written in the Bible, it's going to come to pass. And understand this: if you don't get with a man that have those wives, you're gonna die. You're not gonna make it, because a lot of these men, a lot of these simp men, they're gonna be put to death. A lot of these men, the way that the Bible prophecy tells it, a lot of men are gonna die in war. Upon the second coming, when they get close to the second coming, these men are going to start to die off like flies. You already see it in our communities, man. The men are vanishing. So you're going to get with you can like it, understand it, believe it or not, but you will get with a man that has more than one wife, and you're going to like it, or you're going to die. It's just that simple. Now I'm giving it to you real harsh and raw because this is how you need to hear it. You women, you don't want nobody to tell you what to do. Someone needs to tell you what to do, because you don't know what to do. You don't have the answer. If you had the answer, our families would be better off. You don't have the answer. You're going to Esau for the damn answer. And this is why your spirits are so damn off. A man can't tell you nothing you say. But you're going to find out that a man is going to tell you a lot, because a man's going to be a hiding place in these last days. You claim to read the Bible and believe the Bible, but you're hypocritical. So you'll listen to all of these other channels that talk about relationships, because they're not coming with scriptures, clearly. They're coming with a Christianized doctrine. But we're coming with the truth. And there's only one truth. Where's that brother Melicon, man? He's not in here.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
How is he under that? All right. I never know what Melicon is going to log in with, man. Okay, I was looking for the other screen title. But nevertheless, let's start off with Yeshaya, Isaiah 4, verse 1. All you women under the sun, Roscoe, don't you come in here talking nothing, man. You need to get right, brother. You better get right with the Most High. Someone need to tell you that, Roscoe. You need to get right, because you're on and you're off, brother.
Khan, last time he was talking about some Yahweh Bon Yahweh, and I rebuked him for that, and he kind of ignored it.
So let's start off with Yeshaya, Isaiah 4, verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Read it again.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
It says in that day. In that day. Meaning that it hasn't come yet. Now what's going on here? Because I know your Christian preacher has not broken it down to you like this. And if you're on IUIC, yeah, hold on. Let me go and deal with this kid. She can't even control this damn kid. Let me go and put this kid in order, man.
Con. Hey, the brothers that are on the panel, did you guys take time to read or either listen to the ebook that the Kahan shared? Sister Shahrazad?
Yeah, I finished it, or at least what he posted of it.
I actually have that physical book.
Highly informative.
Yeah, so if any of you guys had the luxury of living before reading that book, which majority of us have, there is some of everybody in there. Some of everybody in there. When I say some of everybody, some of every type of woman is in there. And what would fix that woman, all women, when I say that, is getting inside of these scriptures. So that way they can get back to what our culture really is and really was. So not only, as Kahan was bringing out about Isaiah chapter 4, but even before Isaiah, our nation was built from a man that had 4 wives. 4 of them. So, I mean, does it not make sense to you brothers on the panel and it's going to go back to the way it was originally?
I have two wives, and I see nothing wrong with it, and I really don't care if people don't understand that, but that's what's required. It may increase depending on what's going on.
Con.
Hey, we told to be fruitful and multiply, and like that's one of the only ways. Unless you know you on your Paul status, like I don't see a problem with that. And like it says, the scriptures say, there's nothing new under the sun. So to the people who think, oh, like it's blasphemy or it's wrong to have more than one wife, like you better watch yourself.
Con is hypocritical. Like the way the Kahan brought out, even when you look at the way modern day counselors try to counsel people, you're going to say an affair is good. The Most High says you lay with a woman, you're supposed to take responsibility over. But you got psychologists telling you it is all right for a man to lay with a woman without having any responsibility attached. That's wicked. That is wicked.
Con, that's where my mind was having apprehension when I was a Christian. Like I've always felt that it should be okay to have more than one wife, not like the Mormons be doing, but we are built to do it. But anytime you go and research that topic, you get all these crazy responses, mostly from Edomites on how to do it, and it's mostly affairs. It's basically whoremongering. And so, to really hear it from the light of the scriptures and how to do it properly, it makes so much more sense.
All right, so yeah, so I mean, this is what it is, man. These women, you could like it or not. You're a man too, if he's righteous. Now, if he's wicked, he's not gonna be one of the men to have 7 wives, because he's gonna be put to death. If you're wicked, you're gonna be put to death. You're not gonna make it into the glorious kingdom. But if it's a righteous man in these last days, he's gonna have 7 wives. Read it again. Who read that prophecy? Someone read it again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7
And what
women.
day? Hold on. And what day, Malachi? And what day? Next week? And what day? It says in that day. What's going on here? Let's get some clarity.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
Now, this tonight we're gonna find out who the righteous women really are and who's the ones that's faking. Now, Sharon, she says she don't need a man. Sharon's not gonna make it, man. She maintained that attitude because you're gonna have to get with a man in these last days, man. That's Bible prophecy. You can't say that you truly believe in the scriptures if you're going around and say, I'm not gonna get with it. Well, you're gonna die then. Bottom line. And we're gonna prove that with the scripts. We're gonna prove that. So read it one more time, Malachi. Isaiah 4, verse 1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Thumbs up as you come in the room. Stop right there. So does everyone understand what's going on right here? So why is he saying this? See, to really comprehend why the Most High is saying this through his prophet Isaiah, you really got to understand the Bible from a spiritual and allegorical perspective. He's saying this because he's basing it off of the 3rd chapter, when thousands of men, millions of men are going to die. Someone get Isaiah 3, verse 6. This is why the Most High is saying this, because a lot of you men are wicked. You don't want to listen. You're going to be put to death. And as a result of all of these men dying in war, I'm talking about that war that's imminent, that's going to come, Armageddon. When that war comes, a lot of you men, I mean, you Israelites, see, you listen to these camps. Oh yeah, Israelite, you're gonna make it. A lot of you gonna be put to death, man. You're gonna be put to death, and so many of you are gonna die. There's gonna be a shortage of men because of that war.
Book of Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thine hand.
I read that again. I got kind of distracted because that kid is trying again, man. No control, man. So I'm saying about these women, man. This stuff outs me, man.
Book of Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler.
So yeah, so men are gonna be so poverty stricken, they're not even gonna have clothing, man. As a result of this war that's coming. Go ahead, read on.
Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thine hand.
Okay, read on.
Verse 7. In that day shall he swear, saying, I will not be an healer, for in mine house is neither bread.
So the Most High said Israel has disappointed him so much. He's talking about the second coming of a Mashiach, that a lot of you are going to be put to death, and he's not going to have no mercy on you. Read on.
For in mine house is neither bread.
Let's start it from verse 1. Let's start it from verse 1.
Come. Book of Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, Yahweh, the Elohim of hosts.
The host is talking about the army. The host is an army. It's talking about the army. There, read on.
Doeth take away from Jerusalem, Yashallah, and from Judah, the stay and staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of
you're not
water.
going to have no food. You're not going to have no staff to fight with. You're not going to have none of that. This is taking away all your food, your bread, and your water. Read on.
The mighty man.
The mighty man, when it's talking about the mighty man, he's talking about men of war. Read on.
And the men of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient.
So the Most High said all of these men are going to be put to death. Your best warriors, you Israelites. You don't hear the Israelites reading this, do you? You're going to be put to death, man. Because you're wicked. You're going to be put to death. And your women are going to be left. And in order for them to survive, they're going to have to get with a righteous man for protection. So 7 women is going to take hold of 1 man. Read on.
The captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. Verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another.
They all are going to be oppressed. You Israelites, this talking about you, Israel. You're going to be oppressed. Your men are going to die. Most of your men are going to die in war. Read on.
Everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
So the low-life people are going to be coming up against honorable men.
Verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand.
So this is what's going on. Now we can go back to Isaiah 4, verse 1. Read that again, Malachi, Isaiah 4, verse 1. So this is what's going on. This is why 7 women are going to have to take hold of 1 man, because the male population is going to be in search of a ruler. And the scripture just said all your rulers, all your judges, all your mighty men are going to be put to death. So the male population is going to be in search of a ruler, like General Yashabin just read in verse 6. And so the women are going to be in search of a husband. She's going to be in search of a husband. And so the verse therefore represents an episode in that scene of anarchy. Remember those movies about Purge? Is going to be like that. It's going to be absolute anarchy, which has been the main burden of this prophecy. Most of these men, a lot of you Israelite men, are going to be put to death, man. And these women are going to be compelled to be with a man that already had many wives. Go ahead, read Malachi. Read it again. Isaiah 4, verse 1. Isaiah 4, verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
You say you're not going to do it. If you don't do it, you're going to die. Because you see people are dying. People are going to be... What are we reading? Bible prophecy. This got to come to pass. Because that's one thing the Most High can't do. He damn sure can't break his own promise, Marty. You understand what I'm talking about, Marty? This is going to come to pass. So your woman too, Marty, she could like it, understand it, believe it or not, she's going to have 6 other sister wives there with her. They talk about their own wife. You're going to get her, you're going to die. Nobody never gave it to you like this before, but we're reading it straight forth from the Bible. So you get with the program or die. You talking about you don't want it now? Or you women, you trying to hold your man down to one woman, you're going to die. According to the Bible, according to prophecy, we're reading it right here. Go ahead, read, Malachi.
Saying,
die with these men. She's either going to get on board and accept sister wives, or she's going to die with these men. These men are going to die. Thumbs up if you come in the room. I don't give a damn if you get mad. You're going to listen to this message tonight.
Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Okay, so that means you don't have to, because why is he saying this? Because in the law, we read, this is why this lady last night, right? So you say you believe in the Torah, huh? Because in the law, it becomes a man's responsibility to take care of his wife. That's law. Apostle Paul recites it again in Corinthians. He said, you know that a man that does not take care of his own family is worse than an infidel. So the law, a man's responsibility is to take care of his family. But as things are going to become so bad that the women are going to go against that law and say, listen, we'll buy our own food, which means we will make our own bread. We don't.
And wear our own apparel.
And buy their own clothes. So they're going to say, we don't care about the law anymore. Just save us. I need to be with a righteous man, a Yah-fearing man. We don't.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Let us marry you. That's what that means. That's what that means. Money, don't you know you got women that's so wicked now? They're so up under Esau's system that they won't name they'll get married to Marty, and they won't even say Martin Bradley. They'll say Marty Smith Bradley. They want to hold on to their name. They got reprobate mind. You understand? And when they do that, man, that wipes out the man's seed. You understand what I'm saying? That wipes out the man's genealogy. So all of you men, if you take it on your mother's name, you just wiped out your generation right there. They can't trace it. That's why it's so difficult for you to try and trace things. You're supposed to trace things by the house of your father, not your mother. Understand?
That's right, Con. That's right, Con. I just want to say one thing. In my relationship with my two couples, my wife's spiritual, just to make it clear to these women, to make them understand, it's not a wicked thing where I just want to sleep around. My relationship with them is spiritual first. That's where I'm not just trying to sleep around. I take this very serious, and I get my directive from things you have brought forth. I just wanted to clear that up. Spiritual, not wicked, just sleeping around in lust in that fashion. And I can afford to take care of them adequately, but it's a spiritual and serious thing. And I brought that to you just to bring it out.
Come on.
See, the wife You know where Esau get that from with the wife taking her husband's name? They got it from our Lord. Someone get the book of Bereshit, Genesis 16 verse 1. Genesis 16 verse 1. The wife bore the husband's name. You understand? Sarah bore Abram's name. She bore Abram's name.
It's the book of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 16, verse 1. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had a handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold now, the supreme Allahim hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good on that. So let us be called by thy name, meaning let thy name be over us. Let thy name be over us. You understand? To take away our reproach. Let's go back over to Malachi. Let's see why they want to be carrying the righteous man's last name. It's to take away their sin, to take away their reproach. Why? Because they're not going to be able to have children. They're not going to be able to have a husband unless they get with one of these men that already got 6 wives. I understand that. Go ahead, read.
Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
To take away our reproach. Take away our reproach. Take away our reproach. Meaning the disgrace of being unmarried. You understand? Because in the Bible, when a woman wasn't married, that's considered to be a disgrace. So she's saying to take away the disgrace of us not being married. Now in Esau society, Eve's mind is so damn discombobulated, you think it's okay not to be married. You're an embarrassment. Don't you know you're a laughing stock in the eyes of the Most High God power? If you're not married, you're an unmarried woman. Because you don't have no protection. And you couldn't inherit anything from there. Let's get the book of Judges 11:37, I think it is. Judges 11:37. Judges 11:37. You're going to get on board. You can like it, understand it, believe it or not. You're going to remember this speech that Kahan Tagadah and the true disciples of Christ gave. You're going to remember this. And this, you're going to take this vibration with you, whether you like it or not. Believe me.
Book of Judges.
11, verse 37.
Book of Judges, chapter 11, verse 37. And she said unto her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may go up and down upon the mountains, and bewail my virginity, I and my fellows.
See that? You see that? Bewail my virginity. Why is she saying bewail my virginity, Marty? Because she's not married. She's still a virgin. She wants to be married. To be well, meaning she's mourning. She can't find a husband. She's bewailing her virginity. So it's a disgrace for a woman in biblical times to not have a husband. But now you think it's a prize. Matter of fact, you'll go out and pray the harlot. You'll go out and play the whore. And then give a man ultimatums after you done pass them shits around like that. Let's go back to it again, Malachi. Yeshaya 4, verse 1. Isaiah 4, verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
So the Most High, what's going on here, it comes to a climax of the chastisement of you daughters of Zion. Or you can think it's funny right now. You can say, nah, that's not going to happen. This message is divinely inspired by the Most High. It's going to come to pass. Because I reiterate, that's one thing the Most High can't do. He damn sure can't break his own promise. So it's going to come to pass. So this is when the chastisement of the daughters of Zion get at a climax, right? And why? It takes us right back to Isaiah 3, verse 6. because men, they sought to eagerly, when we read that, when General Yashabin read it, they sought a protector. They was in vain. The man went to his brother. Read it again, Yashabin, Isaiah 3, verse 6. Say, you got clothes, be my ruler. That means they need someone to protect them. A ruler is someone that protects you. So they're looking for a protector.
Book of Yeshaya, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 6. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thine hand.
So they're looking for someone to protect them. They're looking for a protector. You understand? So men, why? Because a lot of men are going to be put to death. So women should seek for a husband. Why? Because the man that you was playing the harlot with is going to be put to death. You're going to need a, you know what I mean? You're going to need a new husband. You're going to need a protector.
They got to learn this. They got to learn this from the. See, they may not like the way you bring it out, but the point is to get it from. Do you want to get it from a person that actually knows the best knowledge? You may not like the way you bring it out, but I always want to learn from the best person that is going to give it to me, and that is what he does. So get out of your emotions and believe this is the best information because he is the best at giving it out. Absolutely. I want to understand that.
So when read that again, Malachi, from the top.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach.
So the 7 women to one man literally implies the depopulation of men by war. So making polygyny natural, a natural thing. You can like that, understand it, believe it or not. I'm reading the Bible. Read it for yourself again and again. If you get another interpretation, you don't understand the Bible. This is very clear. It's very, very clear. Because so many men are going to die in war, polygyny is going to become a natural thing. That's why it's saying 7 women to one man. 7 women to one man for the protection of marriage. For the protection of marriage. And not on the usual conditions of having food and clothing that's found for them in Exodus. Someone get Exodus 20:10. But walking for their own livelihood. We read it. They're going to be walking for themselves. You understand that? You're going to be taking care of yourself. You're going to be walking. You're going to need that man's protection. Your smart, loud mouth is not going to be able to save you then. Then you're going to see you really do need a righteous man. Like I've been telling you for what? 5-6 years. On a spokesman for men. You don't want to hear it. You're going to hear it or you're going to die. Please believe me. You're going to hear it or you're going to die. You're going to humble yourself, man. I don't give a damn if they don't like my delivery, Marty. This is how I need to come to them, man. Because they need to be told what to do because they don't know what the hell to do.
Con.
They think they know what to do.
Con. Truth, Con.
Men like Raymond Smith are going to die. He's going to die. How do I know that? Because the Most High can't use no man like that. You hear me, boy? The Most High can't use you, Raymond. The Most High can't use no damn sentence. He can't use no man that's being ruled by your woman. There's been several people hearing your damn woman whispering in your damn ear like I say time. You tell me to tell them that. You're a weak man, man.
He gonna end up dying, and she gonna end up and cleave it to a man to have 6 sister wives for herself.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen.
The truth is just the truth. And when you bring it out, Khan, you know that they have never heard you bring up any falsehoods, and it never happens over here. People that want to be hear just anything, go listen at it on another channel. But the people that want the truth, no matter how you get it, he's telling you the absolute truth. And that's what you want. Do something about it. He's giving it up.
They could go and read it for themselves, Marty. Someone got that precept?
Khan, it's the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. And it reads, if he take him
Shemot 21 and 10, Exodus. Got it.
Khan, Shemot, Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife,
okay,
her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
Okay, so why am I bringing this precept up? Because you got some wicked men right in Israel today, Malachi. They get married. You got men at ISUPK that do this. They get married and they get women and tell them to get on their welfare to take care of their wicked asses. And they call themselves a priest. That goes against this law right here. This law right here shows you that you're supposed to provide food, clothing, and shelter for your woman if she's doing what she's supposed to do, if she's taking care of their home. That's law right there. We just read it. Read it again, Dwayne. That's what a man of the Most High does, because it's telling you that her food and clothing shall not diminish if you take another wife. You understand that? Well, you pretend you don't understand. I know you understand.
All right.
Khan, it's the book of Shemot, Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
So you simple Israelites, so-called Israelite sisters, so-called in the truth out here, and you with a damn man, and he's not providing for that household, he's not no priest of the Most High. How the heck you going to be a priest of the Most High? You're not even keeping this law. This is law right here. This is where Paul got it from. You ought to provide for that household. What tells her she don't obey me? Oh, well, put her away then, like it says in the book of Sirach, 25, 26. Someone grab that rose quick. If she don't want to listen, because you have an obligation to provide for her, right? She don't want to listen, put her ass away. Divorce her.
Book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her.
That means if Marty tells his woman, I want this house clean, I don't want you watching that show anymore, because I meant you something, man. If your husband tells you not to listen to other men, you're supposed to do it. Benaiah, get Ephesians 5 and 24. If your husband tells you not to listen to another man, I don't give a damn sort of YouTube or whatever, you're not to do it. You know why? Because that man's understanding may conflict with your husband's. You're to be taught by your husband. That's the man you're to be taught by. That's what the Lord says.
Con.
You women are off as hell, man. I know other man's supposed to be teaching you. I don't give a damn if he's a Kahan or what. Your husband, if your husband don't know, your husband going to learn from the Kahan and he come back and teach you. That's how it's supposed to be, man. That's the law. And all you damn women, you on here watching YouTube and watching other men, you start lusting for them. That's off as hell, man. Talking about, oh, I just want to learn the scripture. Well, you learn from your damn husband. We don't purge this wickedness out of Israel, man.
Calm. It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Hamashiach Yahushua, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
No, in some things.
In everything.
No, in just a little bit of things.
In everything.
Nigga, you don't tell me what to do.
in everything.
And everything. You hear that, Marty? A righteous woman will be obeying her husband in everything. There's no exceptions there. There's no buts there. There's no nothing. In everything. That's law.
On Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go.
See that? If she's not going to do what it says in Ephesians, you divorce her. Can she marry? No. She can't marry again. Let's get that. Let's get 1 Corinthians 7:39, and someone get Romans 7:2. She can't marry anymore. If she do, she is an adulteress and she's not getting into the kingdom. She's not getting into the kingdom. You're gonna die. So all these damn born again vaginas, you're not gonna make it into the kingdom. These born again vaginas, they was born again in Christianity. We're gonna give you these 7 wives that you're gonna have, Marty. I'm gonna give you a damn nickel and tell you to tell your damn wives keep this damn nickel between their knees. Don't drop the damn nickel. The whoredom's gonna stop.
I've seen them come on their own channel, Connie, and go after you, and they don't even know you don't want their wicked ass. You know what I mean? I've seen them do it more than once.
Right.
Come on here and lie about it and trying to act all provocative, dressing like that. And you don't even want them at all. I've seen them do it.
There's time for that, man.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 39. The wife is bound.
Check this out, Marty. There was some lady in the comment section said, are you and your wife looking for another wife? I didn't even respond to it, man. I think I removed it. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Sound like a damn ad or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna hit you with something, Dwayne. A lot of these women, they be into that alternative lifestyle. They want to get together and try and turn you out, get you to break the Most High's laws because they're witches. And a weak Jake will go for that.
You know it happened on your webinar when you tried to help that one sister, and she needed help bad, and then she started lusting after you, wanted you to have her baby. She wanted to have your baby. I mean,
right?
I didn't even see it. That's being out.
Yeah,
that's being sore.
Yeah, remember that yesterday? I said that
was crazy.
Crazy.
But it happens all the time, man. It really does. But I can't believe she did that. When she did, I'm like,
yeah, that was bold as hell.
I was off the track with it, man.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 39. And it reads, the wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth. But if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to be married to whom she will, only in the Most High.
See that? Even if the husband divorced you, you can't go and take no other man. You know how many women are going to die for that? You know how many women's going to burn for that, Marty? Because they don't take this Bible seriously, man. They're just into the hoopla. That drug called Christianity. Christianity is worse than crack, man. Look at the modernized woman, Marty. That's your brain on Christianity. If you look at the modernized woman, when she's talking back to her man can't, that's your brain on Christianity. That's what it's done to you. Put you in a degenerate state. You're uncivilized.
Yeah.
How do I know you're uncivilized? Because a civilized woman covers herself. She covers herself in modest apparel. She don't walk around and damn near showing her nakedness. The winos start drooling when she come by. Even the damn dogs start howling like they're wolves because she coming by showing her damn private parts. Her damn the JJ look like a damn camel when her pants are so tight, Marty. Where those damn stretch? You know I'm not lying, man. Where the stretch pants, they so damn tight. That's how they come through.
Yep.
And then pretend that they don't know what's going on. Oh, I didn't know I came out like that. He was a damn lie, man.
You know, the one that was saying she didn't have her cleavage out on the live stream. And, you know, she said she didn't know that. You know, she was doing that. You know what I'm talking about, Con. But she was doing that, too, when you was trying to give her some real information. And she claimed she wasn't trying to blow the missiles out of her shirt.
You remember when she had a cleavage out, Yashabin?
What was that?
When Sharon and had a cleavage out on that call. I think that was the first time on the channel.
Yeah, it was. No, she did it the first 2 times. Because my rib pointed it out to me. And then
she sit here and denied that the other night. She sit here and denied that she did it.
What?
I told her she was lying.
Yeah, she was lying.
Yeah, she was lying because she tried to fix it the second time. And then she completely covered it up from then on. As we were bringing out the scriptures on with that.
Yeah, and she had those things, her big chest and that little bitty shirt, man. Said she didn't do it.
You know me, Marty, man. I air it out for her, man.
She was lying, Con. You know, when they start lying, that's the one thing. Don't start lying. If you did it, admit to it. But she, you know what she was at. You trying to get you. I said she was trying.
Let me help them let me help these people remember, man. Let me help them remember. Because I want them done a screenshot.
Oh yeah, do that. See, why they make you put it in their lap
right
before admitting?
Here we go right here.
What you put for the text? What's that say? This is.
Oh, see, that's not even the one I was talking about.
This is not modest. It's temptation for the simp nation. Top 2 fitted. Where she say I just am modest apparel.
Oh, she had on one worse than that though.
Oh yeah. But I mean that one was worse because she leaned forward and you could see everything except for the kitchen sink.
Damn right she did. Had that camera focused right on them things, man. Those twin engines, man. And then deny it. She know damn well that's what was up. But then she didn't do that at all.
Don't get a boner from this next one I'm going to pull up tonight.
This dude.
Don't get a bone in there, Malachi. Your wife's going to smack the shit out of you, man.
This dude.
Look at that.
That's the one. Yeah, that's
like
the one.
Butt cheeks right there.
But she was trying to cover it up. Started pulling it.
That's the one right there. Because I remember who was on the call. It was Zada, me, you, Clean was on there.
Yeah, there you go right there. There's Zada. There's Clean right there. I even edit the video. Come on, Marty. You know me, man. When someone say, nah, man. Come on, man. Like y'all should be say, man, why y'all keep making me do this, man? I shouldn't have to do this, man.
And you was bringing up precept after precept, and you was doing it correctively. And she know that her mind was on something else. Now I'm not trying to cut Sharon, but she knows she did it. She should have just said, "I did do it." And she did it.
But she definitely.
Let's reminisce. Let's take a trip down memory lane real quick.
That's what got that wise Nubian.
Oh man, that dude.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
That's what you got, Melvin. That's what you got, Melvin. You wicked living right. You wicked living right. That's when he was talking about Melvin Clark.
Yeah.
Here she come.
It is. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one she was trying to pull it up after somebody said something in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think she probably a scam artist. She got the same clothes on every time she get on this platform. She got a specific outfit to try and seduce Israelite men.
But then claims she doesn't want one.
Exactly.
Huh.
You know, saying one thing.
You know it's late as hell where she at, and she over here trying to look like she about to go to work or something.
Huh. So you can't see it because of the computer angle.
Yeah, she was letting them things hang, man, hang all out. I mean, not literally, you know what I mean, because they were.
Don't answer that because you're gonna assault almost. But did you just say every woman over the age of 13? That's right. That's a virgin. Yeah, I'm sure there should be. Okay,
Karen likes to debate, man. Everything. That word "but" always comes out of her mouth, man.
Right, and honestly, I agree with you.
Yeah, she probably spent hours on time on YouTube just looking at masculine toxicity. That's all she watched. She probably watched.
Trying to get the angle, man.
And money shot tongue, guys. Do they? There's a, but if this
And no way she don't know them things are like that. And when she wear a garment like that, real tight, small, she know damn well what's up.
You do error not knowing the scriptures, know the power of the Most High. That's not equitable for. It was that way from the beginning. It was that way from the beginning. Someone give me Genesis 2 and 18. It was that way from the beginning.
When she stood up,
Genesis, better sheep, chapter 2, verse 18.
And that's the power in the earth.
I started going in. When she stood up, man, everything fell down.
Yeah, when she bent over right to the camera, did do it. She know exactly what you said, and then she denied everything. She denied everything. And that's when she's not trying to get help, man.
Here they go.
If the man sinned, why did the Most High curse him? He did curse him because he listened to his wife. Because he listened to his wife. And David. Okay, it's in the Bible. I want to hear precept. Show me the scriptures where the Most High cursed the man. Okay.
And why she still wearing earrings late as hell at night?
The man was never cursed. The man was never cursed. But the woman being in error. Picked out the garden just like Eve, yes. The man. Didn't God say the truth would labor now for your living? That was part of the curse too.
Look, she's getting caught all up in the emotion now. Look at her.
So listen to the scripture. Go ahead, Yashimi.
That's when she drop him when she come back. Look, right there.
Yeah, look at that.
And Adam was not deceived.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you see, that's not modest at all. Any lady dressed like that, if you think that's modest apparel, then you're bugged out of your mind, and you're playing with death. Let's get back to this, man. Let's go to Genesis 30 and 23. Read that again, Malachi, about take away our reproach.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. to take away our reproach.
Come on. So this is talking about them not being able to marry and them being childless, because if you're not married, you're not you can't have a baby back there. You will be put to death for adultery. So the reproach, they didn't want to be childless, they didn't want to be without a husband. You understand? So from an Israelite standpoint, when a woman wasn't married, that was not only great sorrow, and if she didn't have a child, that was great shame. You understand? That was great shame of her womanhood. You understand? Now women think that, oh, I'm not going to get married. I'm going to play the harlot. I'm going to be a Jezebel. They don't say that, but that literally that's what's being done.
Con. Book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 23.
Con. So women not having children in the Bible days was looked upon as a sin. But now in Christianity, they got something called a damn nun.
Con and Roman Catholicism.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 23. And she conceived and bare a son, and said, Elohim hath taken away my reproach.
Okay, stop. So we see the word reproach means someone's sin. So all you women, because I know you don't understand, this is why the Most High raised me up to articulate it to you. So in order to take away her sin, she had to have a child. Read that again, Yashabin.
Book of Genesis, Bereshith, chapter 30, verse 23. And she conceived and bare a son, and said, Elohim hath taken away my reproach.
See that? Taking away her sin. Why? Because she had a child. Hold on. Let's go to 1 Timothy's. Someone grab 1 Timothy's 2, verse 11, I think it is. You have to have a child, man, if you want to be saved. And that doesn't guarantee salvation, but you want to be a damn nut? Like Sharon, I mean, all these women that want to be celibate, you're not going to make it into the kingdom unless you got children already. That's a reproach. That is a sin. It's a sin and an embarrassment not to be married with children. Someone got that? 1 Timothy's 2, verse 11, I think it is. Someone?
Book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 11. Oh, Salat, chapter 2, verse 15.
All right, got it.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing.
So how would the women be saved, Yashabin?
In childbearing.
Mm-hmm.
If she continue in faith and love and holiness with sobriety.
So there's a big if there. If she continues in faith, has a clear mind, and in love. So having a baby will take away your reproach only if you continue in faith, have a clear mind, and in love. Remember that, woman. And what you're giving your man right now is not love. So you're not going to make it, not according to the Bible.
All right.
Believe that. Let's go back to Genesis. Genesis 30 and 23. Someone's being edified. I'm talking to someone right now because they never understood this from this particular perspective. Eve is too proud. She's not receiving this. Most of them are not receiving this. The pride is getting in the way.
Book of Genesis, chapter 30, verse 23. And she conceived and bare a son, and said, Elohim hath taken away my reproach.
From there, let's go to 1 Samuel's 1, verse 6. Let's see if we can find that again, that having a baby takes away your reproach, your sin. It's a sin not to have a baby. You got women today, oh, I don't want to have a baby, might mess up my figure. And you call yourself being in the word of the Most High, you're going to say something like that. I know someone that said that, I don't want to have children. Okay, I'll ride you that. You're not going to make it into the kingdom either. None, huh? It's like Esau to mess your damn mind up, man.
This one wicked Eve that used to always try to like seduce me and stuff. Used to always try to invite me over and chill me and everything. And she was like, "Oh, I'm staying on birth control. I don't want no kids, blah blah." And I'm like, okay, so why are you trying to waste my time? Like, you think I'd just do that like just to do it? And I'm like, no, that makes no type of sense. Because, I don't ever want to have kids. I'm gonna be good. I don't want to take care of no kids. I'm like, yeah, you just want to be young, dumb, and just full of what.
It's called feminism. It's called feminism. Even the ones that's affected by it deny it. I'm not a feminist. What the hell you think you are?
Out of order.
You damn sure not a feminist. Do you want to be? Do you trying to act like a him? 1 Samuel 1:6.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 1, verse 6. And her adversary also provoked her sore, for to make her fret, because the supreme Allahan had shut up her womb.
See that? See, that's a sin. When the Most High closed your womb, that is a curse, man. That is a curse. From there, let's get Luke 1:25. So you women, you can get on board, man. Danielle, you say you confused. Oh, you're gonna get unconfused though, Danielle. You're not gonna make it. Danielle came on hell and I'm confused, man. I don't want to be okay. Roger that. See, you women got this this worldly. You're worldly Negroes, man. You got this worldly perception, man. And you know what sickens me, Marty? Is they think they're right. And these are the same women that profess to believe in the Most High. And it's all emotional. It's not truth. It's emotional energy. Your feelings.
She said that like she was proud of it too, God. And no man wants a woman that's selfish. And she said it. I don't want to do shit for any man. Well, what kind of man wants a woman that don't want to do a damn thing? What is she good for if she don't want to do anything? She said it. That's why. And I'm alone. Yeah, you're gonna stay alone.
Come. That's a reproach, man.
Con,
in the last days, women like that, they're gonna be put to death, man. They're gonna put to death right along with the men of war, man. They're gonna be put to death.
That's crazy. I didn't even hear her say that. If I heard her say that, I would have like ceased all form of conversation with her. I'd have been like, okay, so then you're good for nothing. You think I want to sit around?
You probably have fallen off of the core, then, Malachi.
Yeah.
Last few calls, you turned into Clark Kent and went into the phone booth and just disappeared. I thought you were like Superman, but you never came back. No, real talk, man. Last night, I was like, yo, what the hell happened to Malachi? His internet went out. Gone. To the phone booth, man.
I be having to wake up like early as hell in the morning sometimes. So I just be like, dude, I gotta go right now.
All right. Thought you would at least say, hey, Shalom, man. Gone, man. I don't know, man. Maybe he got them guy a superhero or something? Because he keep vanishing like Clark Kent. I said, last night when you ran out, I went outside and started looking up in the sky. And stood, I thought someone was gonna say, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Malachi.
This dude is silly.
I mean, he vanished, remember? When things would pop off, man, Clark Kent would always disappear, man, and turn into Superman.
It's funny that you even saying all this right now.
Hey, man, I got a creative mind, man.
Yeah, I be having random thoughts. I don't want to get too off topic, but like if I was a superhero, I want to be something like Batman. Except I'd want to be a golden eagle. That way, for short, they'll call me GE. And then if she right enough, if she's submissive enough, I could help her graduate and give her that GED. If you know what I'm saying.
You silly.
Malachi the rapper.
And let's get what precept was we on? Let's go back. Luke 1:25. No one read that, right?
God, I got that.
Lucas.
But I could go up to 24 because it gives a little more context on it. This is the book of Luke, chapter 24, chapter 1, verse 24 and 25. And it reads, "And after those days, his wife Elizabeth conceived and hid herself 5 months, saying, Thus hath the Most High dealt with me in the days wherein he looked on me, to take away my reproach among men."
Come, take away her reproach. See that? So if you want your reproach taken away, Eve, you will be with a man that has 7 husbands. And you like that, understand it, believe it or not. Let's go back to it again, Malachi. Yeshaya 4, verse 1. Isaiah 4, verse 1.
Yeah, 7 wives. Come,
so like it, 7 wives. Eve would love that. 7 men? Oh, hell no. 7 men?
that's a feminist dream.
Right, baby.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach."
7 women shall take hold of one man. See, the war and captivity shall make such a devastating effect on the male sex that 7 women shall be glad to apply to a single man for protection, for preservation, and for marriage. Now you go like that, understand and believe it or not, Eve, this is the Bible. I didn't write this. Yashim didn't write it. Marty didn't write it. Malachi didn't write it. It's what the Most High said. Now either you believe or you don't. And again, I reiterate, that's one thing the Most High can't do. He damn sure can't break his own promise. Now, if you say you believe in the Bible, man, you can't believe in some of it and then don't believe in this. You say, oh my God, I can't. Well, you better get ready for it. You're going to die. You're going to die. You can like it, understand it, believe it or not. 7 women. They're going to consent. You're going to consent to being with a man that has 7 wives, 6 other wives to take away your reproach. Understand that? Oh, you don't like what? You don't like Tzadok anymore? And despite, you know Eve is very jealous, man. You know that, Malachi. So despite the jealousy, the natural jealousy that women have, because that's why they don't want sister wives anyways. They know they can help them out. But they don't want that because they're so damn jealous of each other. So despite the natural jealousy, they will each be content with sharing one man in marriage, according to this Bible, with 6 other women. You go, I can understand it, believe it or not, man. Let's go back to Exodus 21:10. That because when you do this, the man's not gonna, you're gonna tell the man, listen, you don't have to take care of me, you don't have to feed me, you don't have to clothe me. I'm gonna do that myself. So Jake gonna be living like a damn king. Jake's gonna kick his feet back. Yashabim's gonna say, no, I'm not going out today. Go out there and do that. I need you to go and lay this floor.
Wow.
I'm just putting it in context, man. So let's prove it. Let's read Exodus 21. These women are saying they're going to work for themselves, Marty. They feed themselves. That's what it's saying. That's contrary to the law. But that's how bad things are gonna get. This is what the Most High is trying to show you, man. Most High is gonna turn this thing up, man. Eve don't want to listen, or you gonna listen. You are going to listen in the end, or you're gonna die, according to Bible prophecy. You will listen. You can like that, understand and believe it or not, man. And this is coming down, man. Don't let the congregation say, Amen. Go ahead. So who got that? Exodus 20.
Amen.
It's the book of Shemot, Exodus chapter 21, verse 10. It reads, if he take him another wife.
Hey, hold on. Carmen, I don't think this place is for you. So I'm going to kindly ask you to leave, to dismiss yourself, or I will dismiss you. Look what you put in here. The Bible is this is how Shaitan. Hey, Shaitan always come in and trying to divert to get us to digress from the subject matter. The Bible is a handbook for the Illuminati, he writes, to follow. They created it. You're a damn lie. This platform is not for you. This platform is not for you. See ya, and I wouldn't want to be.
She is lost.
Yeah. You know why? Because she him in these precepts cutting her, man. She trying to come up with anything. These precepts cutting her behind, man. That's a cold cut too, man. When you gotta nope. Dwayne's not gonna be with Shaniqua tonight. He's gonna be with Lulu. So you try me tomorrow night. That's what Dwayne's gonna be telling him, man.
That Carmen girl probably got so much DNA inside of her, she referred to herself as we.
Yeah.
God, her follow-up comments are pretty indicative of that, Malachi. How about I have 7 husbands?
And she gonna be crazy and dead.
Oh, look at this guy. Ban in the USA.
Right.
Ban in the USA. Come on in the room. I'm gonna put the link in the room for you, Ban in the USA. I need you to come into the room. I'm 19 Love, George Bay. Ban in the USA. Click on that link right there and come on in the room. Let's go back to this precept. We want you in the room, man, because we're gonna make you out a man tonight. You gotta stand up to your wife. How the hell she gonna get mad? See, that's what I'm talking about. Ban in the USA, you're a saint. I'm gonna teach you how to be a man. You're a saint. I know that doesn't sound right, but that's what you are, man. You're a saint.
Big time, big time.
Oh, my wife, she don't want me listening to this. She'll get mad with me. Okay.
So what?
And she'll say, damn, he finally standing up and being a man. That's what you're gonna be thinking. She's gonna test you, but stand up. Stand your own ground.
The test will follow. Con, the test will follow. Stick to your guns.
Simping is the only thing that doesn't need a For Dummies book.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah. Where were we, man?
Is that Exodus 21?
Let's get Isaiah 2:1-4. Second chapter in Isaiah 2, verse 1-4. The passage refers to the Messiah. It's apparent, man. The prophecy in Isaiah 2, verse 1-4.
Book of Yeshaya, Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 1-4. The word that Yeshaya, son of Amoz, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days.
See that? This is talking about the second return of Mashiach Yahushua. Read on.
That the mountains of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
It shall be exalted above the hills.
We're going to rule the world. Read on.
And all nations shall follow unto it.
See that? All nations are going to be taught by us, man. Yasha Allah. the children of the Most High.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk
That
in his
means,
path.
I mentioned something, man. All these Israelites out here that are lying to you, man, they lying their ass off. You're going to have to teach Nicholas Carefoot, man. If he remain righteous and keep coming around like this is what it's saying, man. It's talking about all nations, man. And it's not just talking about no old damn nations of Israel. Stop lying to people, man. It's talking about all nations. You're going to have to teach these other nations, man. You're going to have to teach people like Nicholas Carefoot these laws, man. Carefoot's going to already know him because he keep coming around. He know him better than some of these damn so-called damn jakes, man. That's when we put to death in these wars.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
See that?
And the word.
So that means we're going to teach all nations the law, the law, the law. Out of Zion shall go forth the law, the law. You know.
And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
War's going to be over there, man. What verse are you
on? Verse 4.
All right. War's going to be over there, man. You're going to beat your swords into plowshares. You're going to be out there in the garden with Dwayne planting holistic foods.
And their spears into the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Come on. See that? It's not going to be no more war then. It's not going to be any more war then. We can stop right there, verse 4, man. From there, let's get Isaiah 4, verse 2.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 2. In that day shall the branch of the Elohim be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent, and homely for them that are escaped of Israel.
Yeah, because remember, only 1/3 is going to make it, man. A lot of them are going to be put to death, man. Only 1/3 is going to make it, man. You better get your minds right now, sisters, for your sister wives. You say you don't like it? Oh, yeah, okay, well, we're going to see. From there, let's jump to the 5th verse, Malachi.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 5. And the Elohim will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies, a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flame fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense.
See that? Let me hit you something too, man. You see how it says 7? 7, when it's used in the Bible, 7 is used as an indefinite number. Some men are going to have more than 7 wives because 7 is always represented as an indefinite. Some men might have 10 wives, Mark. Some men might have 20.
It's like that overseas already, man. It's just different here in the U.S.
Come on. Just us. From there, let's get Leviticus 26 and 28. Let's see. 7 in the Bible typically represents an indefinite number. So it doesn't literally mean you might only have 7. You might have 10. Sister be like, damn, this thing is getting worse and worse. I'm not listening to him anymore. I'm going to unsubscribe. Okay. You're going to die? Die.
But they say I missed the old Tazadok.
Yeah. I'm not sure which Tazadok that is, man. Yeah. They want that old thing back. Leviticus 26 and 28.
It's the book of Leviticus 26, verse 28. Then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury, and I, even I, will chastise you 7 times for your sins.
See that? I will chastise you 7 times for your sins. That represents an indefinite number. From there, let's get Proverbs 24 and 16. Book of Proverbs 24, verse 16.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, that day, man, 7 women are gonna join on to one man. They're gonna forget about well, I'm jealous and all of that, because they're gonna want that protection. They're gonna want a husband. They're gonna want a protector. So they're gonna be compelled to do it. All the women to sin that they don't need a man, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That doctrine is gonna get you death. That's a doctrine of death. Shall take hold, shall apply to. See, the expression shall take hold denotes the earnestness of their application. We will eat our own bread, they say. We do not ask this in order to be married. We will forego that which the law in Exodus 21 and 10 says. We will feed ourselves. We don't care about the duty of the husband. We will feed ourselves. Please marry me to take away my reproach. 7 women shall take hold of one man. It'll take me right back to Isaiah 3, verse 6 and 7. That's going to be an evil time, man. That's going to be an evil time of the Most High's judgment. And the despairing men are represented as taking hold of a respectable man. They're looking for a leader. The men are looking for a leader, and the women are looking for a man to lead them. Men are looking for a respectable leader. They're looking for their judge. So now, in turn, the despairing women, they take hold of such men, and they're requesting that man to allow them all to be regarded as his wives. Something right now that Eve says she's going to never do. Well, we're going to see about that. Why? Why is this going to take a place? Because there's going to be such a destruction. Men are going to be scarce. That's why this is going to take place. You think they're scarce now? You ain't seen a damn thing. Read your Bible like you should. You understand what I'm talking about. So the only way that women can escape this thing, the shame and the reproach of being unwedded, being childless, that means they're going to have to feed themselves. They will eat our own bread. They're not asking a man to support them in the last days. They're not going to ask them that. You're not going to be a gold digger anymore. You're going to be working, feeding yourself. Why? To take away your reproach. You understand? See, in the Bible, children are regarded as a blessing, man. And you got Eve saying that they don't want to have children. Children are regarded as a blessing. Whenever a woman had a Bible, a child in the Bible, that's considered to be a blessing, man. We could read that in Genesis 6 and 14. So like it's 6 verse 4. So war is going to sweep away most of these men of Zion. And so women are going to be in search for husbands, for a husband. And there's going to be a shortage of men, a tremendous shortage. So much that 7 women are going to have to take hold of one man. That's what's coming to. What do we read? Bible prophecy. Bible prophecy. Your reproach of being unmarried. Let's get Isaiah 54, verse 4. Your reproach is being unmarried. That's a disgrace. And you got women going around here today, I don't want to get married, I want to be single. All right, you're not going to make it into the kingdom. That's the bottom line.
That's it. Good. Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is. You're just not gonna make it. See that guy? He didn't even come up in the room, man. He's afraid now. He's a simp to the core, man. Isaiah 54 verse 4. He's a simp to the core. He's afraid to come on the court, man. Jacob, wake
This
up.
is
Your
the book
device
of
is not
Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 4. Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded. For thou shalt not be put to shame, for thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth.
It's for the righteous. If you're unrighteous, you can forget about it. Like the Grease Bull said, forget about it. So where's that guy at? How come he didn't come up in here, Martin? Anyone got anything? Anyone else got anything, man? I'm about done with these precepts, man. I pray that this reached the people that it was supposed to reach.
Yeah, for that dude who don't want to come in, either your wife's gonna get turned on or she's gonna get turned off. You can move on either way.
I mean, the fact that he said if my wife knew I was watching this, I would get mad. That's in some control for your ass, man. When a grown man says that, man, that's some control for you, man. She must have really put it on her. Anyone else? Is there anyone else that
I
has
just
any?
want to say this, Con. Statistically already, it's supposed to be like 6 women already to each man, but that doesn't really uh, express the real men. So the number is really much higher, and these women need to understand that because they are not living in a real truth right now. And the Most High is moving on them, and things are changing rapidly right now. And real men are scarce, and the number of real men out here is probably 10 women to each man right now. So this is all real, and anything that the Khan bring out is going to be pretty much accurate. I mean, it's going to be accurate. So take this very serious, women. That's all I really got to say, Khan. But this is all very serious, or we wouldn't be on here wasting time. So it's up to you. You're going to keep living the life you're living in sin and in denial, because most of you live in denial every day. You lie every day about something, lie, and you feel nothing about that, and you should. But that's what's up. All this is coming, so you may as well get used to it. Make the adjustment, do something about it. That's it, Con. I'm just keeping it real, man. Everything is coming, and it's going to be just as you said, and they see it. Statistically, it is already moving in that direction, and and you're going to be left alone by yourself. And most of you women, you wait till you get to be about 30 years old, and you start realizing, wow, things are changing with with your bodies and the way you think. But it don't go like that. A lot of you are messed up, and you need to start really getting into the word and into the scripture, and don't be lying and trying to make the most. A lot of them, they just say stuff and go along with the Most High, and anything they don't agree with, they want to debate it. It's either you believe or you don't, and that kind of that lying and all that is going to get you caught up. And most of you, 90% of you don't even understand who you are and what you really are. You need to do something about
Yeah, that's an excellent point that you bring up, Elder Martin. If it's already 6-1, that doesn't include, that includes not only the real ones, but the not so real ones. So once the fake ones go, once the simps are gone, it's going to be a lot higher than that 7-to-1 ratio as brought out in the scriptures. So yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
A lot of you guys are gonna be sleeping alone tonight, man. After this one, you shouldn't have listened to this. You shouldn't be like that dude over there. My wife would get mad if I was listening to this. Stop being a damn simp, man.
And Ben, what was his name? Ben in the USA. Even if he was being sarcastic and joking, come in anyway. Come in anyway. You still need to get this. Get it firsthand. Because every form of every joke, dry humor has a degree of truth in it. Let me tell you.
Right.
So you still need to be edified, brother. Come on in. Don't be afraid.
Let them keep playing around, General Yashubin. Because see, this is nothing to play with, and you're getting it from the best over here. All these brothers right here, they don't make up a damn thing. They come in with real knowledge, and then you brothers sit back and you lay up under your woman, and you don't want to stand up for what is right. You know, stand up for it. You might get a little respect for it.
You going out, Elder Marty. Slock, Elder Marty, you sound like a whisper.
A lot of these brothers is yes man. They agree and go along with every damn thing, and you might get a little bit more respect from your rib if you start being a man and stop doing that. You know, stand up for what you believe in. You know, this is real talk, and it's coming backed up by the word of the Most High, the Father, our Creator. He doesn't give us falsehood. He gives us order in which to govern ourselves so that we can control our lives and live our lives effectively. And most of you don't want to do a damn thing. So start doing something about it, you know. Your woman, you might get a little respect from her.
Con, all you guys that are out there, identify yourself as Yashallah on this Shabbat. You're on the outside looking in. I'm not sure if you're an Israelite or not, Sean Locks, but I'm saying all praise the Most High for the Kahan while you're on the outside looking in. Go ahead and send the email to tazdoc@yahoo.com and be part of True Disciples of Christ. Where else can anyone go to get truth in its pure, unadulterated form? Not only truth, but every remedy that the Bible has for our lives individually and as a nation.
Oh, hello.
Need that.
Am I in the show?
What's going on, Don?
Ain't not much. I just caught the stream, and I was like, okay, I want something to do on my Sabbath, so, you know, I heard you guys talking about women, and that's really interesting to me, because I've been praying for a woman, you know what I mean, to bring in my life, but not, so many women are ungodly, it's almost impossible to find someone who you can really think, you know what I mean, that they'll even believe in God, let alone,
Right.
you know, be a strong believer. So, but I'm open to correction. I'm open to all that. So, if y'all know, like, if y'all know, like, how do you guys entreat the Most High?
What was his question? I missed the end of his question.
What did you say, brother?
My question is, how do you guys entreat the Most High to answer your prayers as far as women, and or prepare for that kind of relationship.
Yeah. Most of the men on this call already have a wife, except for maybe a couple. But most of them already have a wife. But yeah. But I would always pray to the Most High, if it is Your will, to bless me with a righteous wife, one that's going to be, obedient, and so on and so forth. But nevertheless, not my will, but Thy will be done. Because He's going to do what He wants to do,
That's
man.
true.
There's been plenty of men that, like Job. Job was a righteous, perfect, and upright man. Look at his wife. She told him to curse the Most High and die. The Most High jacked her up and took her life.
And that don't surprise me at all.
But yeah, I
The
would
fact that
just
he would do that, just because I'm like, did you really just say that?
what's that?
When I read that, I was like, did this woman just say that? Because she
Yeah.
was definitely being used by Satan at that moment in time.
Right. Yeah.
So
But I mean, if you really look at it, brother, Satan came through the woman several different times in the scriptures. Look at Samson. He wanted to go outside of his nation and marry. He wasn't supposed to do it. His mother warned him. His father warned him. He did it anyways. And that brought about his destruction. Delilah. He didn't want to take a woman of his own nation. He wanted to take the woman that was very, I guess, attracted.
temptuous. It's the temptuous woman, and that's kind of what white people represent, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to be racist, but I think for a lot of black males, the white woman kind of represents that. You know what I mean? Oh, you want this. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't say that because I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? And my parents loved each other, so I think there's both. It can be both for sure. Mixed race relationships are a little bit tricky in a modern sense, just because we have evolved so much beyond the traditional concept of like race. But
yeah. So, is your father Eurocentric or your mother?
my mother is white, but she's also got my mom's white, but my dad is mixed. Like and the thing is, he's like me. He's kind of, they used to call him Sammy because he's kind of got like a sandy kind of color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure even what he is, but I got a DNA test and I got definitely African in me, like all along the western part of Africa. So my dad, to answer your question.
Yeah. The Most High don't really deal with a person's skin color. It's a spirit. Hey, Michael Brown's back up there. Michael Brown.
Shalom, fellas. Shalom.
Hey, Mike, you've been nominated. I don't know if you know. The brothers nominated you the other night after you got off. Michael Brown. And I think you might have a good chance of winning. Mike, we got the echo again. With you.
How about now?
I think that's good. Yeah, you got nominated, brother. I think you should pat yourself on the shoulder because the brothers nominated you the other night after you got off.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I just needed someone to talk, because there's no circle of fellowship of brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in my area.
I think Dwayne's working on getting you a trophy. I'm serious.
I'm gonna have to head out, guys.
It has a
awesome.
Huh?
No, hey, man, I caught your show yesterday, man. I love y'all energy. Y'all was putting it down yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it, but it was fire.
But what about your trophy? I mean, where should we mail that to? Dwayne managed to find a trophy with a man bound at a woman's feet, and it says "Simp of the Year." Michael Brown.
Nice. Well, I wear all my titles proudly. I mean, I'm still married, man. I'm not gonna sit there and try to perpetrate no game. I'm just keeping it organic with you fellas. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying.
So you gotta get rid of that nice guy stuff.
I'm almost done. So you guys guide me towards a higher level of consciousness. That's what we do, right? Right.
You gotta get rid of that nice guy stuff, man. Women take advantage of that. I'm not telling you it's not okay to be, you know,
I
so
mean, but understand though. I had to fight to be nice. I couldn't just come out like where I live at and just be nice, right?
now
I
I'm
had
not
to
talking.
earn the
Now
right to be nice.
you're probably not nice to men. I mean, you're simping for women.
I'm nice to everyone. I'm nice to
Yeah. All
everyone.
right. Okay. Come on, Mike.
I'm not bullshit. I don't have the value that you have, right? I don't value material. I don't value this. I don't value. I give a fuck about material, right?
Okay.
I
That's the
value
same.
you, brothers. I value.
You're a true chess player.
When I deal with someone, I try to create them. I try to bring them up. I don't care if it's a woman, child, whatever's in my possession. I try to, it's what I do.
Let me get the key to your
And I'm
apartment.
gifted
You
with
sleep
children.
outside
I'm
in
a
the
gift
secret
with
living
kids,
bag.
right? I'm
Hey,
really gifted.
Hey,
in all realness, brother,
Hey,
we
Mike, you don't
respect.
value material. Let me get the key to your
Yeah,
apartment. You sleep outside on
Hey, you
Skid
got a
Row.
dollar, bro?
hey, Con, this
Okay,
come.
so
We
come on
respect.
now, come on.
No, you
We
just said you don't
respect
value
material.
material.
We respect material.
I put
We
it
don't
in
put
its
it out,
proper place. I put material in its proper place.
and so do we, and so
Oh,
do you.
now you
Okay.
alter it.
Yeah.
You,
How
you
about
made an
Respect.
you made an accusatory statement, Michael. You said you don't value your material like I do.
You,
Thanks for
and
the
that's
pull up.
You're breaking
Thanks
up.
for
I'm
the
gonna hop
pull up.
off so you guys have better
no.
bandwidth.
You,
Thanks for
you took
I,
that.
All
You
right.
took that,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
put. Hey, Mike, you put your own spin on that. See, that's not what we represent here. We respect material because we have the right to live accordingly.
Mike, let
We
me
have
get
the
your
right.
belt then, all right?
We not all off into material things, but we respect material things. Just wanted to clear that
All right.
up with you, brother.
Mike, let me get your welterweight belt since you don't value material. I'm gonna take it and sell it so I could build a congregate a church.
Okay, let's bring this up, okay? So like when we speak, right, we want to build on things, right? You want to build me up, right?
No, we're just messing with you, Mike. Don't take it seriously, man. We're just messing with you, man.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, I feel that. All right.
Yeah, man.
But I am gifted with children. Can I tell you a story real quick? Well, I did a 10-month stint in jail, Santa Rita jail in California, right?
And Mike, what was your boxing record?
As an amateur or professional?
Professional.
7-2.
You only had 9 fights.
Yeah, I didn't take it seriously. I did it, I wanted to be the best in the area. I wasn't trying to be the best. I just wanted to, I didn't have that drive. I didn't have it.
Yeah.
But I did.
I saw you when you came on Marvy Povich.
No, it wasn't me. That was look like.
Oh.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, he had some simps on his show. You're not the father.
Nice.
And the guy jumped up and started boxing.
You know what? Okay, those shows. You hear about those shows? Okay, what those shows did was right while there was busy mass incarcerating brothers, right? They was busy reconditioning our youth with this bullshit that they showed on Maury and Jerry Springer, right? I mean, it all kind of, while the father's away, the children will be redefined, right? And so I watched these things go, past powerless to, really guide folks. Everyone has their own, we lost our connection, right? We lost our connections. Folks can't hear me say, these shows are bullshit, right? Why are you watching this bullshit? I gave my TV. I don't even watch TV, period, right? I got YouTube and I got that. That's it, right? Because like these TV shows themselves, they call them programs. They telling you they programs, right?
Right. Teach, Mike, teach.
Well, I'm just keeping it real, right? And I watch these things transpire, right?
Go ahead, Mike, teach.
Powerless. And I watch how they use shows like First 48 and Cops, right, to redefine us, right? They use the media to redefine the black male. That's the power to keep all black straight males off the media, right? They do it for a reason, right? All straight black males, but if you're gay or in Christian, Oh man, the sky's the limit.
Band in the USA is coming in.
Band
Band on the run. Band on the run. Band in the USA, what you got, brother?
I'm just here to listen and learn, bro.
What time your wife get off?
Say that again?
What time does your wife get off?
Get off?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's here. She's here. She's here.
You're in the other room, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the other room. You don't want to hear no kids in the background.
Nah, man, you're in the other room talking real low. Why you talking so soft, man?
Hey, trust me, I understand.
Yeah,
you got one on your team, man, in the USA. He was in the other room the other night, man, when he got on.
Yeah, the wife and the kid are in the other room. You don't want to hear all that noise right now.
And he was whispering, man. Michael Brown
What's
was
that?
whispering the other night.
I was typing. I was beyond whispering.
Yeah, you're right. He was beyond that kind. He wouldn't even whisper. He was typing.
I had to go to the other room and type.
It's all good. We just have.
So where y'all brothers from? What part of the country y'all from?
All over.
Brooklyn.
California, Atlanta, Carolinas, NYC, all over.
Earth is of turf.
All right, I'm out here in California in Long Beach.
Oh yeah, so you got about 3 people on the call in Cali right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Mike's in Cali.
So yeah, my mom's a practicing Israelite, and
oh yeah,
you know, my dad had kind of mentioned that to her some years back before when she was a Christian. You know, about adding on some extra wives or the polygamy thing, and of course she's not like into that. But
it's
I
the
want to
Western.
Yeah, I know that Western thing.
So what was you gonna say? Go ahead.
Yeah, she's been like conditioned, with the Western type of thinking pattern. You know how they look down on polygamy and Christianity. They look down on the polygamy thing. Having multiple wives. I just see it more as a family unit. A larger family unit. Everybody's
really
working together.
That's all it really is. If it's done correctly, if you could get over that jealousy, if they could get over that jealousy, instead of making it competitive.
I hear you there. Yeah.
See, it becomes a competition instead of a team.
Exactly. We need to work together and build.
Yeah, man. So your father, did he ever take another another wife?
No, not while he was married to my mom. There may have been I may have another sibling out there that I ran into when I was a teenager, but no, he's just been with her. They're not real tight, but they still together. One of those situations where they sleep in separate rooms, but
oh yeah, that's horrible, man.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
It's not. I don't understand why they keep going like that when
she may as well go ahead and take another wife now.
I agree with you, because they're more miserable than they are happy. She's always coming down this way and staying with us or my sisters, and then going back over there. And it's like she complains, but
which part of Cali are you in?
SoCal. I'm in Long Beach, city of Long Beach. Right, I'm living in Long Beach right now. I grew up in LA, like West LA, East LA. Kind of been all over after I got older.
East LA is straight hood, man.
Oh hell yeah! You don't want to live there.
Get all them cholos over there.
Oh yeah, cholos. They hate brothers, man.
Yeah. I always
I'm
got
lucky
along
I
with
got
them,
by.
man. When I was in Vegas, they told me I was different, man.
That's what they told me where I was living in Northeast LA. I grew up most of my childhood and up until be a teenager, about 18. Still lingered around for a few years after, but yeah, my family came on my dad's side of my family, they're from the Caribbean, and my mom's side of the family, they're from like Alabama and South Carolina, Louisiana,
Right.
basically the South.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, just trying to learn with you guys. I'm gonna run this stuff by
your
my
mom,
mom's too.
does she belong to any congregation? Do you know? You say she's a
No,
practice. What about your father? Does he practice? Is he a practicing
yeah,
Israelite?
yeah, he's been practicing the Israelite side more recently. I would say for about 5 years, because he was full Catholic Christian
All right.
before then.
Wow.
And they started checking things out on YouTube and connecting with other people, and
What about
they
you?
just shift. Me,
You're agnostic.
I'm spiritual. I don't believe in hurting nobody and doing wrong to others, and stuff like that. All the good moralities of life and religion.
Yeah.
What you think of that,
So
Malachi? He said he's spiritual.
Preach. Hey, preach.
Uh-oh.
Michael Brown, man.
No, I mean, why contract with something that's freely yours? Why do I contract into religion when my connection with my creator is my birthright? I mean, I'm just saying.
right. Oh, by the way, my name is Phil. I just use that band in USA as
Oh yeah.
just
Right on,
a
Phil.
front name.
My government name Mike. Government name government name's Simp.
Oh, bro.
Mike, you're
Yo,
a good
code
dude.
name Simp. Code name Simp.
You're a good dude, Mike. You're a good dude, man.
Well, I try to enjoy it, right?
His code name is Sip Khan. His code name.
Code name, yeah, not government name. Code name. Government name Mike.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be running this by my mom's and see what she thinks about it. I just probably you guys could share some of those books and scriptures. I'm gonna run this stuff by her next
Does she
time I
belong
talk
to
to
any
her.
kind of camp or organization?
She was when she was out here, her and my sister, but I don't know exactly
So they're not in
what's the
Cali
name
now.
of it.
They're not in Cali.
My sisters live out here. My mom went back to Texas. That's where she's living right now, East Texas, with my dad. Like Marshall, it's right by Shreveport, like a few minutes down the road.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely run this discussion by her.
I got a
I'll
question.
talk to my wife about it too.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah, go.
How many fellas are familiar with this right here? Can you
Egypt.
Barely.
Well, yeah, but not so much Egypt, right? It's like the things that that we're practicing, right? Like the source of it, right?
Yes.
The sources of these religions, right? Kind of what I'm looking to tap into, right? And I don't even know why I'm going there, right? I just feel drawn there for some reason,
Hey, Michael Brown and also Ben in the USA. Do either of you guys read the Bible or even have done research on the scriptures?
I grew up in the Bible. My grandparents read.
Grew up in the Bible.
I'm sorry, I grew up in the church.
That is not the Bible. They're actually practicing against or opposite of what's written in the Bible.
You talking about like King James Bible and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, like, look, okay, just for the record, I've taken pastor as a task, right? So I don't want to get off into like religion. I want to join. I want to blend into fellowship, right? Y'all can have y'all religion. I mean, I love y'all for it, right? I don't want to debate it.
No, but that's the thing. We're not a religion. This is not a religion. This is all just straight scripture. Christianity,
Yeah.
Christianity, all of that, like that, those are religions, and those are made to control the masses. This is not controlling the masses. This is actually trying to free the minorities, like those
Yeah.
who want to be woken up. So
Yeah.
it's
A
different.
mass awakening. A mass awakening will shock this planet.
See, because
Like,
I mean,
look, we have soul, right? Soul isn't just it ain't just something you sing. Soul is a force, right? It's the force. It's the force that these black women are using against us. It's the force they got that women using our own energy against us, right? I mean, if we were to, you know what I'm saying, realize the power that we have, right, then then we'd be a problem.
so how did well anyway, or how would anyone realize that power? That power that you're speaking of inside the scriptures is called Elohim. So the supreme Elohim is what's noted as the creator, and we are made as small, what you call small g gods or small Elohim here in this earth to be like the creator in this earth. That comes from the scriptures. Now,
I agree 100%.
The whole church thing, the scriptures weren't being taught in its proper context, which is what is being done here under the guidance and leadership of the Kahan. But that's also the same thing that you're really commending us about, because everything that we're speaking is in the scriptures. But yet you say you don't want to get into the religion. There seems to be a conflict here.
I'm like banned in the USA, right? I mean, like I can't explain it, right? But like, like religion or scriptures, those things are to be walked, not really taught, right? They're supposed to show in your walk, right?
That's what we're trying to explain. I don't know if you're picking it up, but being an Israelite is not a religion. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle. It's laws, statutes, commandments that we live by. It's not a religion, because I mean, in the church, that's religion. They falsify the scriptures and precepts and twist them in their own ways to bind you.
Well, they limit our potential. We have unlimited potential. We have unlimited potential, right?
Yeah, but what is that? What is, like you said, quote unquote, source? What is our potential stemming from? Our potential is from the Supreme Allah.
That's so they're trying to water down in us.
Yeah, but where do we get our souls from, Mike? That's what I'm saying. Is where do we get that spirit from?
I just feel lucky, right? Because I don't know where it comes from.
Okay.
I just feel fortunate. I have no idea.
All right. Well, let us help you out with that.
Right.
And Benai, go ahead and get Genesis chapter 1. I believe it is on the 6th day is when man was created.
Come on. This book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26. And Yah said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
So there you go, Michael Brown. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Your power, this soul, comes from the supreme Elohim, the greatest power, the creator, who we know in his proper understanding, known as Yahweh, and who you know as under the unfortunately the deception of the so-called church, as God, which really isn't God at all. Yeah. So the way the so-called church is taught it goes down exactly the way that you explained it. And the way that you're explaining it is that's also what you call religion. But what you commend us on, and how we, come on here, how, we show love to one another based on what's written, is actually following the scriptures in its proper understanding. That's why I didn't only ask if you've read the Bible, but if you've done any research to see where it's come from and
Well,
how
yeah,
it was originally versus how you were taught and unfortunately poisoned up until this point.
yeah. Okay, so like the very same story you just read, right, from scripture was already written in stone in a slightly different way, right? By our ancestors in Kim. It's written in stone.
That's a damn
Right.
lie.
Yeah,
So,
That
so
I've
is
seen,
a
I've
lie.
seen it. It's
so
written
hold on,
on
hold
how they
on,
carve.
hold on.
I've seen actual carvings myself. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
listen, man, I don't care what you seen, man. You don't. First of all, I clearly know that you don't know history, man. I read
See,
your
this is why
personality.
I don't want to get into religion.
Don't get into. Now you're starting to get emotional.
I don't want to. I just want to enjoy. I want to soak up y'all energy, right?
No, now you're starting to get emotional. You made a statement. Now
Okay.
on this platform, you give us the opportunity to respond to that lying damn statement. That now you come around here, now you're coming with demons.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you, you coming around here, you posing.
No,
as
I'm
if-
demon free. I have no.
hold on.
I'm like that, like Wonder Woman. There's no demons here.
If you don't contain yourself, I'm gonna mute you.
Uh,
So
uh,
you come on here, you act as if you want to be edified by the scriptures. Now you're pulling up that Egyptologist bull crap.
No, it's Kim. That's Kemet. Egypt
Be
is
respectful,
Yeah,
brother.
well, I don't give a damn if you call it Kemet. I'm standing in a way that people can understand. Now I understand that the word Egypt is Greek, so you call it Kemet if you want to.
Well,
Right?
I'm not speaking from Greek. I'm speaking from Kim, a perspective of Kemet, from
Be,
the
be
Kemites.
respectful, brother.
speaking from
Be
the perspective of
respectful.
the-
Wait a minute, Michael. When the Khan is speaking, he always is respectful. Let him speak. Be
Now
respectful.
you made a dumb statement. You made a dumb statement. You said that our Torah was already written on their damn stones. I've heard that simple ass argument before. Now, why don't you tell me what's written on your stones? Let me help you out because you don't know. I already know you don't know. Because first of all,
No, I don't.
hieroglyphics is a dead language. That means that language is not in circulation anymore and is no longer being used. The Ibrit is still in usage. The language that you're professing to comprehend, you're a damn lie because you don't understand it. So first of all, everything that you're learning from a Eurocentric perspective. You're learning something that some white man interpreted out of caves, which he told you was the interpretation of, because you don't read the language. You read what they taught you because it's a dead language. The language is no longer in usage. So don't tell me that you comprehend what's on the stone, first of all. And the next thing, if our 10 commandments was already written on those stones, where on your stones does it forbid homosexuality?
Where are the 10 Commandments? My stones are there. That's what I'm going to see. And you're right. I don't know it. You know, exactly.
There's nothing. No, because I've heard
going
this
to for myself. I'm going to learn.
I've heard this argument plenty of times. You ever heard of a man named Abraham? Where's my hold on, man. Where's my Benaiah, did you ever buy the Josephus, the writings of Josephus?
Yeah, I still got it. It's on my let me go get it real quick.
Grab that and get me the 8th chapter. I'm gonna show you something, boy. You don't know what you're talking about. What if I told you that all your science that do you know, first of all, in order for me to have an intelligent conversation with you, you got to have the capacity to understand the information that I'm projecting to you. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my time. So let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of Flavio Josephus?
No, the name don't ring a bell at all.
So how you're not even qualified to talk to me. He was a historian.
No, I'm not trying. That's why I said I'm not trying to debate that with you, right?
I didn't say I was debating, but you falsified a statement. You stated that stones, our 10 commandments, was already written on the Egyptian stones, which is a lie, by the way. It is a lie. What if I told you that all the sciences in Egypt, the mathematics in Egypt was taught by Abraham, that was brought there by an Israelite man, that what you call a Hebrew. He brought that into Egypt. Well, we're going to read it from the historian. We're going to read it from the historian. We're not going to go off of hearsays. We're not going to go off of damnable hearsays. You're going to be edified, but what's bad about this is that you're not even intellectualized enough to realize what I'm saying to you. So it's exceedingly difficult.
When you say this, right? When you say this is like it's you put like a negative energy on me, right? You put like
no, I'm putting truth.
I
No,
wouldn't
you're
treat you
putting
in that
negative
matter.
energy.
I wouldn't treat
Negative
you in that
energy
matter, right?
is lying.
I
Negative energy.
want to take you. I want to value your word, right? When you
Negative
say
energy
things about
is
it means
you
you have
lying.
no idea who you're talking to.
Negative energy is you lying and then not being able to provide any supporting documents other than an allegation.
I was telling you I was going there
So
to
I'm
learn
gonna
for myself.
not only are we going to cite sources, we're going to read from the source where this is located. So you got that, Benign?
Come on.
All right, so let's read what you got. Tell them what you're reading. The writings of Josephus, who was a historian that existed around the time of the Jews. Tell them which book you're reading from.
This is the book titled The New Complete Works of Josephus. I'm going to read a little bit on the back. This first century historian's writings take on a renewed significance and clarity in this Hansen updated edition. No source other than the Bible itself provides more relevant information on the first century than the works of Flavius Josephus. So this is to understand the scriptures, understand the Bible, understand real history. It's always good to add on, but the Bible is the history. But this is how you edify yourself, Mike. This is chapter 8 of book 1. For whereas the Egyptians were formerly addicted to different customs.
Okay, so that means, so let me help you out, Mike, because I believe this may be a bit complicated for you to comprehend because of your aphasia. So what he's saying,
that's an insult.
Well, it is.
Level,
it
right?
is.
You're
it is an insult.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Because you came on here, you came on my platform.
See, where's that coming from? Though
it's coming from you on your lion.
No, you. That came from you. I didn't say.
Yeah, it came from you. It came from me because your wicked ass came on here and you falsified a statement and you can't support it. You can't support it. So now you're gonna shut up and listen.
Rickety is wicked.
Now you're gonna shut up and listen. Go ahead and read, man.
And Mike, you gotta get out your feelings, bro. Just listen. Just listen.
He's still talking. Look, he's still talking like a little bitch. Now feelings, bro. Look at his mouth. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. I told you guys the true sin. I read his spirit before. Look at him. He's still running off like a woman. See, that's feminine energy right there. He can't contain himself. See that? And that's an emotional little bitch right there. And he needs to be talked to like that. The look at it, still going on. Look at that. He's just like Sherman, man. You see how damn men are?
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
You see how men are?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And I can guarantee this dude was raised by a woman. A real man wouldn't behave like that, man. He can't contain himself. Yeah. It sounds like you insult me. You damn right. Let's go ahead and bring that out, Benign, so other people can hear it.
Come on. Let's start back from the top. So whereas the Egyptians were formerly addicted to different customs and despised one another's sacred and accustomed rights.
Okay, so stop for a second. So what Josephus is saying is that the Egyptians were so divided that they couldn't agree on nothing, that the Egyptians all had different kind of customs. Let's see who changed that for. Go ahead, read.
And were very angry one with another on that account.
The Egyptians was angry with each other. They couldn't get along.
Abram,
that's Abraham. That's Abraham, Mr. Brown. Go ahead.
Conferred with each of them.
So Abraham, he went and conferred with each of these Egyptians that couldn't get along with each other. Abraham, the Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? Abraham, the man from our nation. Read.
In confuting the reasons, in confuting the reasonings they made use of, everyone for their own practices demonstrated that such reasonings were key word, vain and void of truth.
So that means the Egyptians, their reasonings, their intellects was vain and void. Each and every one of them. Read on.
Whereupon he was admired by them in those conferences as a very wise man.
So Abraham was looked at by the Egyptians as a very wise man. He was admired by the Egyptians. This guy come on here trying to play damn semantics. Talking about you ain't nothing but a damn demon, man. You ain't coming on this platform again. He held up a damn flyer. Oh, I don't know. I want to go to Egypt. And it turns out he's following that damn Kemet madness, man. He's following that damn Kemet madness. Don't you know that's homosexuality and everything's promoted in that, man? There's no laws against homosexuality in that, man. Go ahead, read.
A very wise man and one of great wisdom, when he discoursed on any subject he undertook, and this not only in understanding it, but in persuading other men to assent to him.
So he persuaded the Egyptians to look up to him, to Abraham's knowledge. What are we reading? We're reading history from Flavio Josephus. Read.
He communicated to them arithmetic.
Okay, so Abraham taught the Egyptians arithmetic. Read.
And delivered to them the science of astronomy.
He taught them the science of astronomy. I bet you didn't know that, did you, Mr. Brown? Go ahead.
For before Abram came into Egypt, they were unacquainted with those parts of learning.
Before Abraham came into Egypt, they was not acquainted with arithmetic or the sciences. Got your ass. Go ahead.
For that science came from the Chaldeans into Egypt.
That's where Abraham was from. He came from Ur of the Chaldees. That was his land before we went into the land of milk and honey, because the Most High took the land of milk and honey from you stinking booty scratching Africans and gave it to his people. Yasha Allah. Understand that. You ain't nothing but a damn Hamite. I thought something was off about your damn spirit. You ain't nothing but a damn Hamite, man. You're one of the sons of Ham, man.
Come.
And we're going to meet you on the battlefield. You ain't nothing but a damn Hamite. I thought your spirit was a little off, man.
Come on. When he said he doesn't even understand why he has an inclination to go to Egypt. So
he was lying, huh? He was lying.
Because
he came up with the Kemet madness. You see how Satan exposed himself? And he's going to do it on our holy Shabbat. This is supposed to be the Shabbat, and he's trying to come on here and show out. He act like this is just a regular thing. This is the Shabbat, man. This is our Shabbat. We're not supposed to be getting in no debates or nothing. This damn demon come on here, man.
Yep.
Come.
And I'm telling you, man, like that's why the Kahan had said something to me when Band in USA was talking about he's spiritual. Like all that, oh, I'm spiritual, this, that, and the third, man. It's either you with the Ruach or you with the Antichrist. It's one or the other. It's only two spiritual energies in this world. You either the Most High or you of the Most Lie. It's one or the other. You with Satan or you with Yahweh. It's no. Oh, I'm spiritual. This, that, and the third. There's a lot of people out here who don't want to kill people, and they still kill them in other ways because there's other ways of death aside from physical death.
Cool.
You know.
So this man was coming as a charlatan, though. He on here lit. I like you guys' energy. Meanwhile, he pushing that Kemet madness.
He tried to slip that shit in like that other dude did. He come in playing that routine and then kind of tried to slip that in. You know he did, with that nonsense. All the time they try to slip in, he got caught and got dealt with just like they always do.
Oh yeah, try to play semantics when I brought out the scriptures with him.
Come on.
I'm just trying to help you out, brother.
Come on.
You act like you're all forward.
But I'm hitting something, Yashabin. There's a reason that his spirit wasn't susceptible to it, man. Because if your spirit's not of Israel, you're not going to receive this, man. You're not going to receive this. His spirit rejects it. That's why his spirit's rejected it, man. He probably know he's a damn Hamite, man. He's a damn Hamite. Look at him. You can't even see his damn eyes.
He knew you was gonna get his ass behind. You always pick up on it when they try to slip in with that nonsense, you know. just like that dude did a few weeks ago, and he got dealt with, you know. Him too. Yeah, you got dealt with, didn't
Why they always come like this, Marty, man? Come on, it's the Most High Shabbat, man. Why they always come like this, man? And right now, this Negro sitting over there like a damn silhouette. He look like a damn silhouette.
you? He did that to himself, man.
I mean, he looked like Ben in the USA gonna cast the damn shadow on the wall. He looks like Ben in the USA shadow coming from Ben's USA screen over there, man.
He actually thought
madness, man.
He thought he was gonna get away with that shit. You always catch him though, man. Body slammer, man. Intellectually body slam him, you know. Got busted, didn't you? That dumb shit, man. Don't come over here with
that. Him debate, man. We trying to edify about women. He totally changes the dialogue. Hell out of here, man. Kenny Parker.
So he probably doesn't know that the seventh day is a day of rest. What are we resting from? We are resting from this week's works and the turmoils of so-called life to observe our Creator and what's written in His Word. It is a set-apart day, set apart meaning holy, sanctified. So you can come on and try to stroke egos over here, but we see past all that. That doesn't really sway us, whether you are broad or a Hamite.
No, it starts to make sense. Let's think back, Yashabin. Remember, he told us he was married to a Hamite. Then that other night, he had another damn Hamite in the room. So it's all starting to add up. Now it's starting to make sense. His spirit cling towards them, man. Because that's where he probably a Hamite, huh? He look like a Hamite. He don't look like Jake.
He got dealt with too. Got dealt with.
Yeah, he don't look like Jake, man. He look like a Hamite. He look just like a Hamite, man. Anyone else who needs some melanin, they could damn sure get it from him.
I was gonna say,
he got dealt with. That's it. With that nonsense.
Where's that brother that came on here to say he was a mix earlier? Hey, you want some more melanin? Here you go, right here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him what nation was his grandfather to get down to the bottom of it. He ended up jumping out, so they're gonna quit.
Yeah, they be off when they be talking about that mixed stuff, though. You know, the seed of his father. Yeah, but I try not to really get too involved in that. But when this dude right here, when he tries the trickery like that and the buffoonery, then he try to get you try and base, man. Yeah. I feel like you insulted me. So,
he knew all the time when he said he was going back there.
Yeah,
that's what would set it off with me, man. He knew why he was going back there, and he knew he wanted to try to bring this out and try to debate us on it. You didn't get successful, did you?
Hey, he said it the other day. He said it the other night when he was on. I'm going to Egypt.
Yeah, and then say he didn't know why. He knew what the hell he was talking about.
Con, we're just here trying to love on our nation. That's it. Just showing love, providing truth in its proper context. Dang on, Tazrak just brought out Flavius Josephus writings from the 1st century. In pursuit of, not confusing people, and bring them into the proper knowledge. That's all we're doing here. And don't need to come in and try to contest it. You either with it or you're not. If you're not with it, peace. Have a nice day.
Yeah, see you later. Bye. See you later. Bye. Keep stepping.
Then you see how Satan operates. Then you tell me I don't want to debate. See, and that's what Satan do. He come, he drop, something evil. Then he try to hide his hand. Oh, I don't want to debate. But you already put that out there. You already put that out there. He put that vibration out there. He want to put in the mind that our 10 commandments came from those Egyptian things. That's a lie, man. They trying to push that lie for years, man. And you know, a lot of these people that be trying to claim Egypt, you know, they can't even show how they got here from Egypt. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He ain't nothing but you know, most of them are nothing but jakes, man. You know, just want to claim Egypt. They want to claim something different. Black power. Black ain't got no damn power.
Yeah.
That's a misnomer. You understand what I'm talking about? That's a brand. That's a branded name right there. All you got to go do is go and define it in a law dictionary or an etymology dictionary. Black is the absence of. Is everything bad?
I do something.
That's what Kemet means, man. Kemet means black, dark.
I knew.
Flow like water. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom, my guy.
Bullshit.
Well, hey, what a glorious time to be alive, might I say.
Yeah, shalom, King.
Sure, how y'all feeling?
We good, man. You know what I mean? Egyptologists trying to slide up in here, man. Not like they Isbel, but it's all good.
What are you talking about, man? I'm a supporter.
Oh no, not you. I mean that guy that just left, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was trying to act as if he was Israel, but yeah, then you start talking that Kemet stuff. You start talking about Kemet. Wow.
Yeah, that one baffles me. Like, how are you gonna be of Egypt and kick your own selves out of Egypt? That, like, having factions in Egypt with different gods. I don't know, man. That don't make sense. Calling themselves Israelites? Come on.
Yeah, you know, he called himself Kemet. So you know that means he's been studying it. Because the average Jake, he won't call himself Kemet. They'll say I'm an Egyptologist or something, but he using that word Kemet. We call that in the Hebrew, we call it Mizraim, Upper and Lower Egypt. The Greeks came in, they changed it. They still calling it Egypt. Just like, you know, when they tampered with the Bible, they came up with these names, these Greek names like Genesis, Exodus, you know, and things like those are all Greek words, man. They don't belong in the Bible. They're not supposed to be there. That's Greek. That's how Esau and tampered on every damn thing, man. And unless you study history, you don't know this stuff. See, we go in the Bible reading and we think the word Genesis is a Hebrew word. It's not. It's Greek. The proper word there should be Bereshit. That's the Hebrew word for the Hebrew. And we don't know none of that. So he slide up in here. He think we unlearned because we talking about one particular subject. Then he want to jump to history. Pull out his have a little newspaper from Egypt, man.
Yep. All ready to go.
And right now, Egypt is racist as hell against so-called blacks. They racist as hell right now as so-called blacks. Because the so-called blacks over there are not even running that anymore. No who's running them Ottoman Turks. Because that's who took it over anyways, man. Those Turkish people came out of, you know, when our kingdom fell, our kingdom started to fall for the last time in 1493 in Constantinople, when those damn Turks took over Constantinople. And then they ran over into what they referred to as Africa, man. And then they mixed in with the people. That's what those people over there today just calling themselves Arabs. Arabs is not a nationality, man. That comes from the root word Araba, which means a nomadic person that roam from place to place. So the people over there is calling themselves Arabs. They're not Ishmael. The original Israelites was black. How do we know that? Because they came from Abraham and Hagar, who was an African woman. So they had to be so-called black. So the people over there today with that damn color hair, that curly hair and all that, that's because they mixed in, because Esau went there and he mixed in with the original people and he produced those people. Those people are not even original race, man. But when the truth is told, they went over there and they stole those people's way of life. They're not no damn Ishmaelites. How you gonna be an Ishmaelite when they came from Abraham and Hagar? They don't make any sense, man, when you know history. Ain't nothing but damn Turkish people, man. That's Esau. Esau innovated that place, man. Now they over there, they talking about some damn Allah you Akbar, man. You ain't know. You're not a Ishmaelite. That's why they call themselves Muslims and things like that. Arab. Well, look at anyone that speak the Arabic, look at the root word Araba. It means like a nomadic person, a person that roams from place to place. That's why they call them Arabs, because they roamed the earth and they spread Islam by the sword. The Ishmaelites wasn't like that. There was a mixture of Hebrews and Africans. Not no damn Arab.
He had his little paper already, Kahan, with that bullshit on it. Had it already.
Yeah, he had a plan. That was orchestrated, preconceived, premeditated.
Couldn't even see his damn eyes, man. Look like damn shadow, man. I tell you, son, you can sit there and try to come off like that, man. You're a black demon, man. I'm talking, man. He's a black demon. He trying to come out here like, you know what I mean? And that's what the scriptures say. He will come in peacefully, right? He's antichrist because he's trying to come in peacefully and try and sell us a story. Then at the main time, man, he's trying to put a dagger in our back. He gonna slip that thing up about Egypt, man. Then start talking about Kemet. I don't know where I want to go, man. Then he trying to play dumbfounded.
Yep.
That's all makes sense. Remember, he said he was married to a woman from Africa. Then he had a young woman in the damn room there. I'm gonna air you out now. He had a young woman in that room the other night that was 28. And he said, "Oh man, I'm in my 50s. Don't tell nobody." The hell out of here, Negro. So he got this fetish with Africa, Egypt. You know what I mean? Because he keep going for those kind of women. I don't know, man. I just want to go over there. It's calling me.
Exactly. Lying like hell, man. Right in lying.
Damn, they always do that, Marty. They always come like that, man. We think he's coming in peace. He's coming with a dagger. Yeah, when he wasn't susceptible to that precept that Yashibin gave him, like, hold on, this dude's spirit's kind of off. And he used that right there, Yashibin, when you gave him that precept as the opportunity to start talking about Kemet.
Exactly.
He's trying to come on here and educate people about Kemet on the Shabbat.
That dealt with
Yeah, that was slick.
Wow.
God, it was slick. He got effing dealt with.
I'm sorry, I helped his ass with child support. I helped his ass a few years ago, man. I remember him. I helped him with a few coaching calls, man, with child support.
Oh yeah, so he know you, man. So that doesn't even make sense that he would would do that.
Yeah. Yep. So they work, man. But yeah, he talked to me on the phone a few hours. See, Eternal Waters came back. What's going on with you? Ken, you at work?
Nah, man. I'm at the crib. I'm at the, just chilling out, getting online. This is my first time doing this kind of shit. I'm real introverted, but I admire you a lot. Admire the work, man. To be honest with you, I got into the contract law maybe about 2 years ago or so. I was watching like some Santos Bonacci, and then you popped up in the recommends. And then it was like curtains ever since. But to be honest with you, kind of got swallowed up in life a little bit, kind of fell off. But hey man, I'm on my way out the matrix and shit. I'm ready to, get it back on and finish what I started.
Right. Yeah, that kind of happens sometime, man. We fall down, man. As long as we get back up, it's all good.
Oh shit, I'm unbreakable, man. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was real crafty, man.
Hey, but let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never claim to know nothing I don't know. But definitely in the last year or two, I've been getting closer to the Most High, and basically, I ain't never had nobody really show me what to learn or nothing like that. But I'm a student of life, So at the same time, with that being said, you know, is there anything that you would like recommend for me to like, you know, make sure that I'm really got a solid foundation? You know, I'm reading the Bible, I'm doing the best I can, you know, watching other stuff, things like that.
Yeah, I have a book called The Real Hebrew Israelites versus Edom and Khazariah. I think that would be a good reading, man, because they went into the history and everything on that and show us how, you know, we're Israel.
Make sure I get my pen. I'm unprepared. That ain't like me.
Yeah, it's only like $15. They're trying to make it really cheap so a lot of people could read it.
Oh yeah, speaking of books, hey, what you know about that?
Oh yeah. I know that guy, man. I talked to his agent, man. That's a pretty good book right there, right, brother?
Yeah, damn good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good book, man.
Hey, what I found myself doing is when I read these books, come here, Jimmy. When I read my books, I always take notes, and these little books right here, for this young man right here, for when he's ready for them.
All right.
All right. So what's the name of that book? One more time, my guy.
The Real Hebrew Israelites versus Edom and Khazariah.
I appreciate it.
Were you in Cali somewhere, brother?
Nah, man. I'm Chicago.
All right. Damn. You still alive? You made it past 21.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, I'm 33, man. Hey, that's hard life, boy.
Yeah, a lot of people try to get me to do webinars up there, man. I'm like, nah, man. It's just one place. I'm not going for that, man. A seminar. I'm just.
Hey, man, you ride with me, man. Hey, man, we smooth. You be protected. You come through with me, man. But I feel you though.
Hey, man. They might. I don't know, man. There was a lot of brothers that try and get me to come over there. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good.
Hey.
I've been there a few times, but not for nothing like that, man. And when I'm not in a place that I'm not really familiar with, I'm like always watching my back and everything, man. And I'm not really familiar with Chicago.
Hey, between us, real quick, I had met up with this activist dude yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, you know, try to, you know, I ain't got a lot of money, but I ain't missing no meals.
Right.
So, you know, I came up kind of hard, so I just wanted to try to give back anyway if I could. And I don't know if the man an agent or what, but he literally told me that the generation was lost and I'm doing good and nigga, I don't need to go back. Basically.
He said you're doing good and you don't what?
He say, man, you doing good, you doing all right. He basically I couldn't believe what he told me. He told me don't go back.
Don't go back where? Chicago?
Don't go back to where I'm from, South Side. Don't go back to the South Side.
I wouldn't go back either. I wouldn't go back, brother.
Yeah.
I grew up in the hood, man. I don't want to live in the damn hood anymore, man. You gotta always worry about cats trying to rob you.
Nah, I don't either. But listen to me, man. Just open and heartedly, just speaking.
Yeah.
Like I say, I just want to be able to do something because at the same time, I remember when I went to this alternative school and people used to come through and, you know, talk to us and, you know, it would give me, you know, motivation. It would uplift me. So I feel like if I don't do that same type of thing, you know, not that I even like speaking, like I'm so introverted, man. So it ain't like for the glory and no fame. I just want to try to give back.
No, I feel you from that perspective because that's why I be doing what I be doing, right? And I do webinars in the hood, but what I'm saying, I don't want to live there. I don't want my sons to have to go through some of the things that I went through. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want them to live that life, man. I just don't want it, man.
Nah, shit. I ain't talking about going back to live either. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, so it's okay to go and get back. Yeah, that's by all means. But living there, nah, man. Because I mean,
no, hell no, man. I'm trying to go forward. I'm trying to, you know, I'm going forward.
Yeah. No matter how protected you think you are, brother, there's always gonna be a couple haters out there that be plotting. Yo, he getting it now. Let's see him. Yo, he here. Yeah, that nigga here right now. Let's get it, man. Sit this nigga. Yeah. I remember this brother, man, that came into some money. As in East River, like a few summers back. and the dude was like mad happy. Got some like came into a large sum of money, man. Me and my cousin was out there talking to him. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you guys off or something, man, trying to get back. The next morning, man, we saw him in the middle of the projects on the park bench, dead. I was like calling him
Damn.
from the window. He wasn't moving. Go downstairs, he's stiff. Because some cats that was supposed to be his friend got him. Got him for some money, man. They ran up in his crib that night and then brought him outside and set him on the park bench, man. I'm like, wow. I was just talking to this dude last night, man. They killed him for money, man. Yeah, just killed the bugger for some money. I'm like, wow.
I feel you.
Can't trust him. And these were supposed to be his people, because it had to be someone that knew that he had came into some money, right? And there was only a small circle of people that knew that was from that particular area. So it had to be someone that he knew. I'm like, wow, man, these dudes are real grimy. So I was like, yeah, man, I go to.
All right, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. Go to the visit, man. I don't want to live in the hood
Hey,
anymore.
hey, I do have. You see my remote? Can you see my remote to my TV a little bit? You know, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I definitely hear you, and I appreciate the wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where cats, even real hood cats, were like, when they get out of the hood, man, they don't go back. They don't live back because they know someone's going to try and get them. You always got them stick-up kids, man, and they make a living off of that, man. They'll make a living off of plotting on you. This is where people that came up really hard, and when they made it, they moved to places like Jersey or down south or to Connecticut or somewhere. You know what I mean? Away from the hood. Because if you try to live in a hood like that, man, they're gonna try and get you. They hungry, man. You gonna start to look like food. Oh yeah, he look like food. He getting it right now. Let's go and see him. Don't need that life, man. It's better to just be far off, do like you're doing, man. Go to the hood, pay homage, try to counsel some young people. That's good. That's showing real love right there. That's what DMX used to do. I saw DMX in the hood many a times, man. I used to see DMX in Harlem sometimes by himself. No bodyguards, no nothing. Just by himself. He was a real dude, man. I give him that, man. He's a real dude, man.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites too as a youngster.
Yeah, me too. Because
he had me do a prayer or something the other day.
He was really writing about his own life, man. Yeah.
Said, well, what's up with the polygamy? What we gonna say about that?
Oh no, we was talking about that for the longest, man. That's what we was talking about until this dude came in and switched everything up. Yeah, we talk about that. Y'all should be in what, hour and a half, something like that. 2 hours maybe. The polygamy.
Yeah, we went way off topic here.
I remember hearing my man Band in the USA. I remember when he was saying something like, he look at it as just an extension of his family, and that's how I look at it too. You know.
Yeah. He Band in the USA was saying that his father was interested in it, but his moms wasn't with it. They became Israelites. But yeah. But we talking about, how long are we talking about that, Marty? About the polygamy? Hour and a half, 2 hours? Everybody went mute now. What about it, Benai? You still there?
Come on.
Yeah, how long did we talk about that polygamy?
A little minute.
For a minute, right?
Like an hour 45, hour 30.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on this stream, man. He said he was gonna send it to his family. I'm banned in the USA. Why you banned in the USA anyway, man? You be talking that talk.
What was your question?
I said, why you banned in the USA anyways? You be talking that talk.
Yeah, I'm too real for most people out here, so to say. I don't know how much longer I can.
Like what?
Just on law, how you should live life, and all the corruption that's going on out here. Speaking of living in the USA, at least, it's just not what they taught you in school, you know.
Right.
You
I feel you.
know, they tell you can do everything and you can become president, and you get out here, they say it ain't like that. You know, all these guys are who make it to those seats are part of some kind of secret society, or
Yep.
you know, into some kind of, you know, satanic type of stuff, or even a lot of these guys who get in the military, you know, they get out there and do all kinds of raping and killing and burning up bodies, and then they come back here, you know, and they all messed up and want to get in law enforcement and protect and serve you. I don't think so.
Yeah. Most of the law enforcement people are prior service, which means most of them had PTSD. What is that? 1 in every 3 people that go to
Post,
the military has PTSD of some kind.
yeah, post
1 in
traumatic
every
stress
3.
syndrome.
Post traumatic stress disorder. Yeah.
Yeah, even my mom's brother, he came back from Vietnam messed up. You know, he had about 7 kids, and he got some government money because he got shot in his hand and stuff like that. But he didn't
Does he
never
get
do nothing for his
100%?
family.
Does he get 100%? Clean like linen. I need a piece of clean like linen, man, to put on my head, man. It can't be too heavy, man. It needs to be clean and light.
Mm.
Shalom, shalom,
What's going on, man?
shalom, kings.
Clean like linen, man.
What's
What's going on,
going
clean light?
on, kings?
What's the news, man? You always come with some news, man. What's up now, man?
Yeah,
I
you
know
know
you
how.
got something for us.
Yeah, man, it's been getting crazy out here in this crazy world, especially in Babylon, man.
You put us up on that chick that made $1 million
Oh
for
yeah, yeah,
in 6 hours.
yeah. That's when I knew this place is done, man. But it's getting worse and worse, man. I just seen some they got this thing on Instagram called Buns in Basketball. Y'all dudes know about that?
Nah.
Bring it out, Clean. Bring it out.
I think I saw a clip of that, man. Bunch of funky behind, just ass cheeks playing
Hey,
basketball.
I'm not gonna say it's not entertaining though.
But hold on, man. Hold on. Are you sending out there naked playing basketball?
Man, they in thongs, man, straight thongs, man, playing what they think is basketball. I don't know what it is. They think that way, but
Yeah, they know what it is, man. It's a temptation show, man. It's not even about the basketball. It's about the nudity.
yeah, man. But
Basketball is
it's
a way to disguise it.
man, the Most High is looking down on this. He like shaking his head every day, man. Something new come out, man. These females just don't have no control, man. They just and you know what gets me upset about them, man. Like I was
What's
watching
that?
something with Kevin Samuels, right? He was asking them like, oh, asking these OnlyFans girls like, okay, so 10 years from now, is this still gonna be like a booming business? And like, I don't care about 10 years. This is people, we don't only shake our ass on here. We cook, we clean. I'm like, nobody's subscribing to OnlyFans to watch you cook and clean. What are you
Right.
talking about? Like nobody's subscribing to see you cook. Nobody cares about that. Them Simpsons is subscribing to see your ass.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what they
semantics, man.
they just women just be saying anything to justify their bull, man. They
Yep.
say anything, like just anything. And they talking about, oh yeah, I'm investing this money into to a business. He like, what business you investing in? He like, I don't have to tell you that. She just chatting, man.
Yep.
These women just be chatting and just acting like, and then you know what the craziest thing, man? Like they don't want to be called a hoe, but they do whole things. Like
Come
that's
here.
what just kills me, man. They do whole things, but don't want to be called a hoe. Like it just, this world is just crazy, man.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna have to cut out of here. I gotta work with my kid on eating her food for the night
All
and
right,
getting
brother.
her ready for bed.
Be safe, man.
All right, shalom.
I'll hook up with y'all later. Y'all have a
All right,
good night.
all right,
Most
all
High
right.
bless. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man. These wicked. These women is get wickeder by the day.
Wow.
There's no saving them, man. I don't know, man. I don't save them. You know what I'm saying? I just put them kick them to the side after I'm done with them. I'm done using what I need to get out of them, man. I don't. There's no like. I feel like, man, these women don't want the truth, man. They want what their ears can hear, man. Make them feel good, man. They like that feel good stuff, man. That's all they want, man. Make them feel good. Give them the money. Give them materialistic things, man. That's all they care about, man.
Yep, it's real too.
That's all they care about, man. But no good, no. To my brothers that's married, man, keep that strong, man. I have no like when marriage is in order. That's a beautiful thing, man. When marriage is in order, in the Most High's order, it's a beautiful thing, man. I encourage that, man. But for you men that's not married, man, I don't think you should be trying to look for a wife right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Just wait till Isaiah 4:1, man. Just wait till that, man, because these women ain't no good, man. They ain't no good, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Taz,
Yo,
heard about that that microchip thing, man?
what's that?
The Pentagon, they passed some microchip, man, saying that this microchip can detect the cold the 19 under your skin, and when detected, it can kill it. And the Pentagon approved it. It's in the works. You see this damn devil, man?
Yeah, I didn't hear about that, man.
Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up. I'm telling you, it's real. It was on Daily News, NB. It was on one of them websites. New York Times, one of them. Yeah, man. They ramming up, man. They ramming up, man. Then you see they stopped that Johnson and Johnson shot, right? They stopped that.
Oh yeah. But that got screwed up in Baltimore, man. They mixed in the wrong the wrong damn what do you call it? Vaccines together. They mixed two together that wasn't supposed to be mixed together. So they took a loss for thousands of them.
These people don't know what the hell they doing, man.
Imagine if they had gave that to someone, man, and put it in their body.
They probably did, man. They probably did, man. I want to put it past Esau, man. Esau, let me tell you what Esau is doing right now, man. Esau knows that his time is running short in this little kingdom he got going on here, man. So he's trying to do everything he can to keep it from staying from not going to the next kingdom, which is going to be our kingdom. If you make it, God willing, Most High willing, we make it to that kingdom, man. So that's why they're giving out all this free money, these PPP loans, this SDA loans, this stimulus checks, man. They trying to do reparations. They trying to make the Most High not destroy them so bad that they trying to give us anything they can to keep us happy. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Israelites, man. So-called black people, I mean, the Israelites, man. They trying to do anything they in their power to keep us content and so-called happy in their kingdom, so that the Most High put more time on their clock, man, so they can keep on going with they damn kingdom, man. Because I could tell, man, it ain't been no time where they giving out all this free fiat currency, man. Ain't
Right.
never been no time like that, man.
Right.
And something that they made up, something that they made in some damn laboratory somewhere and put out in the whole damn world. This is your plan, like, you know what I'm saying, to keep you afloat. Because the Pentagon, it's been so many so-called UFO sightings, man, that they can't even keep it under wraps anymore, man. They putting it on TV now, saying that, oh yeah, it was something hovering over in the Pentagon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can't. The Most High is showing them, man. It's almost time for this place to be done, man. The Most High is showing them chariots, man. Man, it's getting crazy, man. Esau is trying to do anything he can to keep this place going, man. But it's already written, man. You're going down, man. And you could take Eve with you, man. Cause I don't wanna.
Well, the Jake's going down with him also, huh?
Oh yeah, these wicked nigglets out here, man. Damn
Jake going
nigglets.
down, man.
Yo, man, when I see a nigga walking down the belt, I walk the other way, man. I don't even, bro, I go across the street, man. I don't even want to see these nigglets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see them, man.
No, I said that Mark Cuban. When I see a black man across the street, I'm crossing the street. That's what he said.
And here, look, Mark Cuban is an Edomite, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him too, I'm walking across the damn street too, man. I don't want to see him either. But these niggas in the hood, man, these niggas don't want to get out of here, man. They loving all this free money they getting from, especially these damn welfare babies, man. These damn Section 8 babies, man. These women is loving this right now, man. You know, all that stimulus. I'm like, oh, I'm still working though. Man, shut up, man. Shut your ass up, man. I don't want to hear that I'm still working though. I don't wanna hear that.
Getting it, man. And she working on OnlyFans, man.
Yeah, that's what they working on. Talking about I'm still working though. Yeah, and I was send up your goddamn camera somewhere. In your dirty ass underwear that you didn't rerun like 10 times already. I want to hear this, man. These women, man, these Eves, man, they done, man. These Eves are destroyed, man. These Eves don't want to get right, man. They want to take their trips. They want the place to open up. They taking the vaccine, man. I know so many people right now taking that vaccine right now, man. I'm like, who forced you? Like, you just took it on your own? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh man, get away from me.
What you think about X, man?
Yeah, man, that's X-Men. He was going through it, man. He was struggling, man.
Yeah, I know.
When he gave, because when you gave your soul to the wrong thing, man, and the Most High, he came to you early in your life, and you still go and do the thing that you know you shouldn't have had done, but you did it. It haunts you for the rest of your life, man. And that's what I think he was going through. Like it was just haunting him. He's trying to get right with the Most High because he knows that this place is wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? And he just is struggling with it, man. But I heard that he took that, man. Listen, I heard this. This is I heard that he did a drug overdose, but I don't believe he did no drug overdose, man. I don't believe that because the videos they showed of him before the days before he died, he looked like he was happy with his family and all that,
Right.
man. Like he was gonna do smoke no crack, man. That's some BS, man. I think that they said that he took the vaccine, man. That's what I think, man.
I heard that too.
He took that damn vaccine, man, because it was a baseball player. Hank
Aaron.
He did the same thing. Took the vaccine and he died like a month later or a week later or something like that. And they covered it up, man. I'm saying, yo, Jake, man. Even if you're trying to find the truth, man, Jake still want to go and take this vaccine, man. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. Why would you listen, man? Why would you want to take something that a government made within a year? And they have diseases out here that have been out here for 20, 30, 40 plus years, man. That they ain't never had no damn cure for a vaccine for anything. And you're gonna take something that they made within a year. And then look. And then when they roll it out, look. This is how you know it was ready premeditated. When it was rolled out, they had 1 million doses. How you have 1 million doses of that fast, bro? You got 1 million doses already, within a year. Come on, bro. You gotta watch that movie Outbreak, man.
Yeah. I remember.
They been had this stuff ready, set, packed, sealed, and delivered, man. Cause how you got 1 million doses in a year, man? What the hell, man? It's just Esau is done, man. Esau don't know what the hell to do no more, man.
An associate sent me this article from CNNBC. Says that the Pfizer CEO Albert Burla or something. He said that people will likely need to take a third dose of the C19er vax, and then within 12 months of getting the first and second vaccination. And then he also said that it would be possible that people will need to get vaccinated annually. Yep.
Yeah, he better jump off the bridge, man. So I ain't doing nothing. Tell
Well,
yo, man, listen, Kahan, you gonna see me in that damn FEMA camp, man. I'm telling you right now, man.
all right,
I
family.
know this.
I'm gonna have to see that phone booth.
I'm gonna be on the run until they get me, man. When they get me, you gonna see me right in there. I ain't taking a damn thing. I'm gonna tell them niggas to go kill yourself. You take that. You take that.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to go to that phone booth, so everybody just pray for me.
Yeah. I'm about to shut this down too. Malachi, man, I'm getting kind of sleepy, man. So I'll see you there, man. I'm gonna bring my costume this time, man. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna say, everyone be safe, man. Don't take Max. Don't take that little girl named Maxine with you, man.
Yeah, stay sucker free too, man. G's up, hoes down. If the girl can't swim, she gonna drown. You heard?
Yeah, man.
Shalom.
Everybody be safe, man.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. Plot. Marty Mark, the man. Bad brag.